All right, let's do a cheers to the Sobeys and Safer Liquid Beer for the podcast.
Be right again.
I love you guys.
Careful, that cake's hot.
Check-in, come on, let's go. It's the AM Nasty Big Hello. It's not static, AM radio. It's the Play Alpha Nielson Show. Let's go. Everybody tuning in, even my wife.
Mommy likes too.
And those Macromala intros are cutting like a knife. Hey, it's Mitch texting in, he's your dealer for life. Let's crack a 6 o'clock and lager with some sirloin bites.
What's up, man? Yo, what's up, man? Dun 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 dun. I showed up early at the Nasty Bash. I was hanging with my peeps. Went inside to the rugby club and then realized I needed to smoke. Went outside and realized I don't smoke. Yo, what's up, man? Yo, what's up, man? Dun 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 dun. And then I ended up going into the rugby club. And then I tried to order the fish, and I found out there was no fish to be had. What's up with that? No fish to be had. What's up with that? Yo, what's up, man? Yo, what's up, man? Dun, 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 dun. Then Fergie had a meat draw and Duck Dad cleaned up. Duck Dad cleaned up. So did LTE as he won one of the draws. Then Dusty made an announcement that the Oilers pre- and post-game shows will have new people on them. Yo, what's up, man? Yo, what's up, man? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Yo, what's up, man? Yo, what's up, man? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun.
Yo, what's up, man? Yo, what's up, man?
I got it. Rugby club.
Oh, it is the Nielson Show. Thank you very much for being here on 95.7 Cruise FM. You crazy AM Nasties on the FM dial. Of course, if you're listening on TuneIn or iHeart, that's great. We'd love to have you. Tell your friends how easy it is to stream the show. And then if you're watching over on YouTube today, hammer the thumbs up. Abutsky over in the Nasty chat this morning says, this song makes me cry too. With joy. So Abutsky was at Boston Pizza Capilano yesterday. Shout out to Tracy Ham and Eggs rolled in. Rip City Step was there. I love seeing Rip City Step's face. That guy just always puts it. I don't know. He always seems so joyful. I see him and I'm like, oh, it lights up my life. You know, I get excited. But Abutsky was there with Mrs. Abutsky, and I go over and say, hey guys, what's up? And then he goes to Mrs. Abutsky. He goes, say it to him. Say it to him. And I looked at her. I said, okay, say it to me. And she goes, yo, what's up, man? It's like, oh, man.
Ah, boy.
Jaunty has created an Atif monster. So that was kind of funny. I thought that was good. Also met Warren yesterday.
Okay.
Texts in sometimes as Warren. He was there with his girlfriend or wife or significant other. And he came up after we finished Oyster and said, hey, guys, I was listening to the radio this morning and said you're going to be here. So we came by. I said, that's great. And guess where else he was going? They were going golfing at Rundle Park.
No way.
Yeah, they were going to Rundle Park Short Course right after they came to BP's. That's a double nasty day. It was great. I said, so did you text in? Do you have a handle? And he goes, just Warren. And I said, well, next time you text in as Warren, we will change it to just Warren. That's a great handle. Just Warren.
You must be really excited about their big giveaway. Apparently, that we remember the.
Yeah, we're gonna do that today. Yeah, we're gonna do that today. That's gonna be a lot of fun. Dave the Welder says, when that song wins Song of the Year at the Estes, who wins? Atif, Jaunty, or everyone? I guess everybody would win. Scott in the Balcony Hotel says Jaunty should win an Estes of the Year just for making this listenable.
So many different spellings of John T this morning as well.
Yeah, it's more like I know.
It's one word, right?
Let me see.
Stan the Jets fan was saying John T.
No, it's definitely not John T. I believe it's
Is Jonty?
Jonty.
Yonty.
Yeah, it's Jonty. It always has been. Let me see here. Yeah, John Jonty. It's his given name. Anyway, we got a fun show for you. I want to start with this one. Slam and Salmon text in at 6:02 today.
Big one.
This is a great picture of a new little baby already doing a Dr. Evil impression. Yeah, he sent in a picture of his son, the newest nasty, Tyson Davis Keyshawn Salmon. And baby's got good head of hair, strong eyes.
Hell of a name.
And then the baby's going like this. It's got like a little pinky out. This looks like a hilarious baby. What can I say? Anyway, a conch for Slam and Salmon and Tyson Davis Keyshawn Salmon. Welcome to the AM Nasty family, little man. That's exciting. Congratulations on not sleeping ever again for the next decade, Slam and Salmon. Should enjoy it. Rob from the Grove wants a conch this morning. Good morning, gentlemen. Can we get a birthday conch for Big Uke of What Were We Saying podcast?
Oh.
Happy birthday, Yuki. Big Uke's podcast, or Big Uke's birthday. Here's another request for Big Uke's birthday. Big Uke loves this. He's a big Atif guy.
Yo, what's up, man? Yo, what's
Happy birthday, Uke. All right.
If you want to do a Big Uke birthday song, I mean, by all means, text it into Dustin. I'm sure we could.
Nobody would love a birthday jingle from Atif more than the one and only Big Uke.
What a gift that would be. And you can't return it. No receipts.
That's just one nasty doing another nasty, a solid. The Nielsen Show today and every day is brought to you by Dennis and the crew over at Weiss Johnson. Snag a new trained furnace now, and you get 15% off any additional mechanical system if you do it at the same time. Add in the air conditioner, the heat pump, the hot water tank, the garage heater. 15% off plus no interest for 24 months. Visit WJSportsTalk.com and you can book an estimate today. Of course, you can text us anytime. That'll get you into the Paris Jewelers inbox. They got flexible payment options such as do not pay for 1 year. So don't be a dud, be a stud at PJ's. Shop in stores, Edmonton and area, West Edmonton Mall, Kingsway, Londonderry, Sherwood Park Mall, St. Albert Center. Online at parisjewelers.com. They are Canadian and they are family owned. What's up with you, Rick?
What's up, man?
Yeah.
Yo, what's up, man?
Yo, what's up, man?
Yo, what's up, man? Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da.
What'd you get up to last night?
Nothing.
Nothing
No,
cool
I just
all
sang
day.
that song. I sat and I didn't have any
That was
electronics on. I sang that song and I went to bed. It was great.
That sounds like a nice night.
Yeah, it was very good.
Yeah, that
Not
sounds like
maniacal
that
at
sounds
all.
like a pretty good night.
It's-
Jealous of that night.
Yeah. What'd you have at BP's?
Well, it was a good time at BP's yesterday. I went with that queso burger that's on the summer menu.
Oh.
My God. Like that thing is, it's just a double cheeseburger with bacon dipped in the cheese. You can't, like,
You guys
how can a burger get any better than that?
Different meals.
Yeah, he ended up, what did you have, Trevor?
What did you have? Pizza?
I had
Pasta?
maple bacon barbecue
Maple bacon.
burger.
Yeah.
Burger.
That
A
sounds
couple
nice,
burgers.
too.
Yeah.
Rip City Step went with the haddock, the fish sandwich,
Fish
and then texted in during the ostrom and said, "Looks like BP's isn't out of fish."
Plenty of fish here.
Yeah, that was good.
Boy.
That was a summer menu item. I think
The ocean calls.
Tracy Ham and Eggs had a brute.
Classic.
Abutsky and Mrs. Abutsky had pizzas. I don't know what Warren had. Warren didn't come up till after the fact. But he was a really nice guy, that guy.
Yeah, he's texting in right now. Just Warren, clocking in. Nice meeting you yesterday,
there he is.
Dusty and Trev.
There he is. Yes, just Warren clocking in. That's what I'm talking about, just Warren. Can we change Warren to just Warren?
Done.
All right, perfect. There we go. All right, let's lay this show out for you. By the way, we are 3 weeks away from the Esties. Da, 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 da. It's the Esties, and the show must go. Looking forward to that. It is. You know what it's time to do for the Esties? It's time to start getting your suit ready. It's time to start getting what the people call your fit laid out.
Pop it to the dry cleaners.
Oh, yeah, got to get everything cleaned up. Trev, what are you wearing to the Esties this year? Who are you wearing?
Who am I wearing?
Who are you wearing? I'm wearing the latest by Modern Measure.
I'm wearing me, from Modern Measure for sure. But I will say I still don't know how to tie a tie. So could you do that for me?
It's so easy to tie a tie.
Well,
Literally,
if
you
it
lay
was
it out,
easy,
wrong side,
I would have had it.
Bring it
figured out by
under,
now.
loop it over, bring it up and through.
You writing this down?
Boom, done.
I kind of want you to do it.
It's
for me,
very
please.
simple.
Do you
It's
think
very
you could do it for me, please?
You'd have to bring it in morning of. Bring it in morning of the Esties.
No exceptions.
Because I
Morning
can tie it, and then you just kind of slip it up.
Just take a video of him doing that tutorial. When you
Now, I do
will.
need a mirror in front of me. I don't know if I can do it without a mirror. Because then I'd be
okay.
all backwards. Like with a mirror, it takes me 2 seconds.
Do you think we could do it on the show?
Of course we could do it on the show.
Okay,
That
cool.
sounds like something we should definitely do on the show.
that sounds.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So I will get a little mirror so you can hold it up for me.
Yeah.
And then I'll tie your tie for the Esties.
Thank you.
Anyway, let us know who you're wearing to the Esties. And 3 weeks away. Make sure you get those suits ready. We got your morning announcements coming up. We got a prize pack that we're going to give away to Rundle today. Off season? What off season?
What off season?
It's almost the end of August, buddy. We're almost through it. This has been a really long off season.
What off season?
Really long off season. We're going to get fired up for Gemco Fireplaces. I got something good coming today. You're all going to love it today. I'm telling you right now. Josh Klingler, who's a sideline reporter for the Chiefs radio network, he's going to join us. We're going to preview the Kansas City Chiefs as we continue our NFL tour. Play Alberta early bird bet of the day. Probably dive into some Blue Jays action today.
Got to, yeah.
Jays win, Kirk hit. Sounds nice to me. Weekly confessions for Spectrum Rental. We'll dive into the Esties discussion today. Mr. Mike's Esties coming up around 7:50 today. And maybe we'll get into a little bit in the 6 o'clock hour, depending on how this wild and crazy hour goes. Gutsiest performance of the year / live on air performance of the year. 2 different categories I think we're hitting today. So we'll get into that as we work our way through the show. Kind of easy trivia. We've hit 26 in a row, courtesy my buddy Boom yesterday. 3 questions too many for the great staff at Park Mazda. And Carter O'Donnell is going to join us, Elks offensive lineman. They're on a bye week, but unlike previous years in the Chris Jones regiment, they're actually letting their players be in the media on bye week. So that's a smart move from the Elks. Keep that team right at the forefront. So O'Donnell's going to join us around 8:30 this morning. The Nielsen Show today and every day, the 6 o'clock hour, presented to you by Ewell.
Ewell, your partner in power.
Ewell, they're your power play specialists. They've got the gear you need for your next electrical project with 3 Edmonton area locations. And of course, you can order online anytime at ewell.ca. Ewell, your Edmonton-based partner in power and source for all things electrical. My daughter, Elizabeth, a.k.a. The Muzz, back on the ice last night, back between the pipes with a girls' hockey camp. Her first time being on goalie skates. And in classic Muzz fashion, she picked it up instantly. She was pretty good on those.
Yeah.
So she was excited to get back on the ice
Off
last
season.
night.
What off season?
Yeah, we were at Collingwood Rink last night. And I have to say this. So I'm standing there talking to one of Marshall's old coaches, and this very polite kid going into grade 7 walks by, and he stops and he looks at me and goes, "Are you Dustin Nielson?" And I said, yes, I am, man. What's your name? And he said, my name is Jordan. And I said, okay. He goes, I love your show. And this is a smart young kid. He goes, my dad and I listen every day. I said, really? I said, what's your dad's name? And he goes, Michael. And I said, wait a second. Your dad's name is Michael and your name is Jordan? And then I said, get the hell out of here, kid. And that was the end of it.
End of the story.
End of the story. That's how it ended. But you think his dad, Michael, named him Jordan because he was a huge Michael Jordan fan?
Do you think he got his son just to come up to you to do that whole bit?
Just as a bit.
This is the long play to kind of.
I will say this.
Set up by the guy from Sportball who you'll be debating. And
it's all a Laverato plot.
It's the Laverato plot.
I see you, Laverato.
Yeah.
I see you. I respect the move. If this guy has a son named Jordan and he named him after Michael Jordan because his name's Michael, and he said, go up to Dusty and say this, or maybe that's not even their names. And he's just
it could have been a ruse, yeah.
Yeah, he said, you go tell him it's Jordan and my name's Michael.
James into any of your children, did you? Or anything like that?
No.
Marshall, LeBron, Nielsen?
God, I wish. Tam would never, Elizabeth, LeBron, Nielsen. That would be good too.
Unique, you know?
It would have worked for both.
Yeah,
It would have worked for both kids. So. Little Johnny texts in. Says, morning, boys. I just had firehouse breakfast at the airport.
Whoa.
Holy bleep.
Whoa.
It's the bomb. Thanks, boys. Yes. Yes, it is. You think we would lead you astray? If there's one thing I know, it's breakfast you can get quickly. And that one will get the job done for you.
Enjoy the flight.
Sponsorship Nick texts in. Says, my brother and I will be rocking the red velvet and green velvet tuxedo jackets for the Esties. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Well done, good sir. Everybody wants to share their Esties outfits today.
Yeah, but no pictures. Just tell us. Save the good stuff for the awards.
Let's get into your morning announcements here. Also, good morning to Michael and his son Jordan, if you guys are listening. Michael, you've raised a very polite child.
Say Jordan and his dad, Michael.
Yeah,
so you
Jordan
don't have
his
to say
dad,
it
Michael, yeah.
Don't.
Yeah, I wonder if Michael and Jordan are listening. All right, morning announcements today are brought to you by Hattie's Golf Shop. Golf swag you won't find anywhere else. Visit hatties.golf. Use the code NASTY15 for 15% off online orders. Not anymore.
No.
They've eliminated the code. But they've added in a new one. Get an ambulance, but not for me.
I'd like you to do the rest of the show in that type
Just
of...
that same thing.
Good morning.
Use the code NASTY25 for the rest of the golf season for 25% off swag.
I knew it. When
at Hattie's Golf.
You said 25, I was like, is this going to be 25%?
Yeah, you knew it. This guy picks up on
Couldn't believe it.
my teases instantly. That's because we've been working together for for so
when you
long.
say 25, that's usually...
Yeah. When I say 25, you say what? 25.
What?
25. What?
What?
Anyway, Nasty 25 at Hattie's Dog Golf. If you like only paying 75% for sweet golf gear, Hattie's Dog Golf is waiting for you. Use the code NASTY25 for the rest of the golf season. Here's what else they're doing. Hattie's in Rundle Park, obviously. In cahoots.
In cahoots.
So Garrett emailed me over the weekend and said, I want to do this giveaway for the Rundle Park short course. So here's what we have. We have four passes to go play the Rundle Park short course. We've got push carts because it's par 58. It's a bunch of par threes, couple par fours. You're going to get burgers, fries, and a jug of Sea Change foot wedge that they have out there. A jug of it. That's all going to be at Shorty's after the round. And the one thing that he wants to do here is he wants to like hook up a family who's never taken their family golfing.
That's nice.
He also said that if you're sitting there this morning listening to the show and you go, we'd like to, but we don't have any clubs, they would also do club rentals for you as well. All right, so this is very cool. Just text in your story. Like, text in and be like, hey, I've never taken my kids golfing. This would be great. Like, we just want somebody... We don't want somebody who goes and plays all the time to be like, oh, yeah, I'll take a free round that I can afford to golf all the time or do whatever.
Something like, hi, my name is Michael. My son's name is Jordan. And
if Michael and Jordan would like to go golfing, I mean, maybe that does make sense. So if you have a family and you've never had a chance to take them golfing before, the Rundle Park Shore Course is a great place for you to start. And it's a great place because they're going to hook you up. So text us at 780-218-9999, 780-218-9999, and let us know if you would be interested in this. And like we said, even if you don't have clubs, they've got the rentals. They said they will hook you up with the rentals as well. And you can have a great day with your family. All right, 780-218-9999. Text in if you'd like to get your hands on that Rundle Park package. All right, 780-218-9999. There's not bids or anything. We're just giving this away. We just want to make sure we give it to somebody who would like to get their family out maybe for the first time ever. All right. So 780-218-9999. We'll circle back around to that maybe a little bit later on. The Marlins lost last night because, of course, they did. I always monitor those guys on Mondays. They cannot win. The Blue Jays are in action today against the Kansas City Royals.
Yeah. Guardians won. Twins won. Astros bumped out of that wild card spot.
Rangers crushed the White Sox.
Yeah. So Jays now 2 games back. Tied with the Twins.
They got to get it. They got to get it today. How good are the Royals, or how not good are the Royals?
Royals are down there.
They're
They're
like one of the baseball teams
back.
that I never pay attention to.
They're 8 games back.
Okay. Oh, so this is Sweep City. Hey.
Oh, yeah. Well, they've gone over the hard part of the schedule. Now it's a breeze.
Well, now, but like this is one that
30 games left.
You have to take advantage of all of this.
You have to take advantage. And Seattle as well. Like Cal Raleigh had a night last night.
I saw his name just kept popping up on my feed.
Yeah. They're a funny team too. But so it's 3 against the Royals, 3 against the Mariners at home, 6-game homestand. Shores are on the bump tonight.
And we got a text from Awanek yesterday saying that the Labor Day bus trip only has 30 tickets remaining. All right? 30 tickets remaining, and that's between the 2 buses. So there's only 30 spots left. The Elks have told us that they are expecting it to sell out in short fashion here. So we were told to give all of you listening to Edmonton Sports Talk and the Nielsen Show a heads up that if you've been humming and hawing about going on the bus trip down to Calgary for Labor Day, it's going to be an absolute riot. Lieutenant Eric's going to be on one of the buses.
Yeah.
Glue Guy's going to be on one of the buses. Awanek's going to be on one of the buses. Zach, who was an incredible host yesterday on EST Afternoons, he's going to be on one of the buses. And we'd love for you to join us. There's probably a bunch of people already listening or watching who are already booked on these buses. They can tell you it's going to be a good time as well.
Dave in Section T will be on one of the buses. Tanis will be on one of the buses. She already wants to do karaoke. She's already looking.
Are you guys rolling a karaoke night too?
Well, she'll just start singing. I mean, there's not going to be any
that sounds like a great trip. Yeah, it sounds like an amazing trip. Anyway, there's 30 tickets left, so you're going to want to move quickly on that. If you go to edmontonsportstalk.com, just click on Labor Day Bus. That'll take you to the EE Labor Day Bus hosted by Edmonton Sports Talk. Love having these partnerships with a team like the Elks. And if you use the code EST Labor Day, that's capital E, capital S, capital T, capital L, capital D with the U, Labor Day, you'll save $15 on the price.
Yeah, good deal. Tickets, bus ride to and from. You don't have to worry about anything the whole day. And you show up at Commonwealth. You're down there in Red Deer, then McMahon, and then food, drink, the whole bit.
Nice little stop in Red Deer.
Yeah.
2 beverages on the drive down, post-game pizza on the way back. It's a great time. And there are only 30 tickets left. So move quickly on that one. Thank you to everybody who has texted in, trying to get their hands on that Rundle Park package. I wish I had stuff for all of you. But we will snag one of you, and we'll be in contact after the show. And a conch for Garrett and the crew over at Rundle Park Short Course and Shorties and Hattie's Golf for hooking a family up with this day. This is awesome. Yeah. Once again, if you are selected, we will contact you after the show today. We've got off-season. What off-season?
What?
That is coming up next year, just after 6:30. If you are here for that August 25th Oilers High, we've got you covered. And then we'll get fired up for Gemco Fireplaces, and that is going to be an Elks-driven segment today. I'm pretty fired up about something. So
the bye week.
How can you not be fired up about a week off? These lucky guys.
Well, they deserve it.
These lucky guys. They're taking more time off than Hernan Salas,
who
wasn't in yesterday.
Yeah.
But a conch for his birthday yesterday.
Yeah, right.
Hard to believe that Hernan's already 58 years old.
Yeah, at least the Elks will be at the Labor Day game Monday. As opposed to Hernan.
All right, if you're listening over on 95.7, we do have a couple minutes commercials, quick traffic update for you, then you're right back with us. If you're on any of our online platforms, if you're on YouTube today, hammer the thumbs up for us. Sub to the channel. We are 4 subs away from 15,400. So sub to the channel if you wouldn't mind. And we have a sports update brought to you by the beauties over at Paramount Flooring. And we mean that in every sense of the word. That crew.
Going disc golf with Ryan today.
Are you?
Paramount
Yeah.
Flooring. Yeah.
I thought you hurt your shoulder slip and sliding.
I did, but that's feeling fine. But it was my wing last week.
Okay. Well, hang in there, buddy.
Messed it up.
Hang in there. Are you ready to treat your feet? Visit them in store at 10707 184th Street on the West End or online at ParamountFlooring.ca.
Toronto Blue Jays are back on the diamond tonight. They'll open up a 6-game homestand and a 3-game set with the Royals. Max Scherzer will man the mound. First pitch 5:07. Jays enter play today 2 games back of a wild card spot. Over to the Little League World Series. Canada pulling off the upset, defeating Panama 3-2 in extra innings. Canada now 2-1 at the tournament and will face Asia Pacific later this afternoon at 3 o'clock. The Montreal Victoires' missing Walter Cup Championship trophy was found yesterday after being lost during shipment. Reunited with the team, the league announced. The trophy went missing last week when it failed to arrive in Lethbridge, where it was supposed to spend the Thursday with Victoire forward Dara Gregg. A container did arrive, but not the one the PWHL shipped with the trophy inside. It's unclear where the trophy was found or how it went missing. The PWHL saying the cup was lost in shipment. Elks on a bye week for Week 13. They'll return to action Labor Day Monday down in Calgary, and we want to take you there. Only a handful of tickets left for the EST Labor Day bus. Join Edmonton Sports Talk Labor Day Monday as the Elks travel to Calgary to battle the Stampeders. Head to goelks.com/Labor Day bus. Use code word EST Labor Day, and you'll get $15 off tickets. Ticket includes transportation to and from McMahon Stadium, food and drink on the bus, and game tickets. Week 13 will kick off Friday from Winnipeg when the 5-5 Bombers host the 9-1 Montreal Alouettes. Sports update brought to you by Paramount Flooring. Are you ready to treat your feet? Visit them in store, 10707 184th Street on the West End, or online at ParamountFlooring.ca.
wildest dreams. But my friend, I'd sacrifice all those nights if I could make the earth and my dreams the same. The only difference is to let love replace all our hate. So let's go there. Let's make our escape. Come on, let's go there. Let's ask, can we stay? Can you take me higher to a place where the line might see? Can you take me higher to a place where golden streams? So let's go there. Yeah, let's go there. Come on, let's go there. Let's ask, can we stay?
Great Tuesday. You're locked and loaded with the AM Nasty on the FM dial. Thank you very much for being here this morning. If you are listening over on 95.7 Cruise FM, please tell your friends how easy it is to just flip it on the FM dial, the Nielson Show, every single morning. We think they'll like it too. Unless you have like a sick sense of humor and they don't like you. That'd be weird.
Yeah. Go into one of those, electronics. You used to be able to go in and switch the state, right? Like switch them all to a. I don't know if that's still a possibility.
I don't know if that's a thing anymore. Yeah.
But
we're coming at you from the Popeyes Louisiana Kitchen Studio today. Take advantage of the big meal, $5.99. $5.99 big meal for limited time only. Mini chicken sandwich or 2 tendies, plus a biscuit and a drink for just $5.99. Participating Popeyes locations. We had some people texting in here about the Rendell Park golf package. This is. I mean, there's a bunch here. This one says, my fiance and my 16-year-old son have expressed interest in golfing, but have never golfed before. Times are tough and I haven't had the coin to take them out. Would love to take them out and show them what it's like. Let's do it.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Let's do that one.
Let's call it.
Let's do that one. Rendell Park is going to hook them up with the Rendell Park, the rounds at Rendell Park, the push carts. If they don't have clubs, they're going to hook them up with the rentals, and then they'll get a burger, fries, and a jug of the Sea Change foot wedge. After, of course, not for the 16-year-old to drink, but we're going to hook them up with that. And then I saw this text as well. And it said, morning, guys. I'd love to take my son golfing. I only get to see him every other weekend. I've been struggling to come up with things that we can do together that we would both enjoy. My wife and I just had twins not long ago, and with our young daughter as well. It's hard to get one-on-one time with them anyways. Sorry for the rant. Have a great day. And you know what? I'm a sucker for this stuff. So Edmonton Sports Talk will donate that round. So we'll do it with them too. So we'll send both. So Rendell Park, Garrett can take care of one of the sets of rounds, and then Edmonton Sports Talk will take care of the other. I could not choose between. There's a bunch of other people that texted in, and I wish we could send you all golfing. But those two, I literally could not decide between.
Yeah, I think next time Rendell Park contacts old Matty I, he won't have, there will be no, your heart's too big for this contest.
You should
Matty
do this.
will keep it down. Just one.
I know.
No gray area with Matt.
Next time he sends me, I'm going to send you to the Hangout. And Matty will read a bunch and choose one.
Just one.
Because, you
can't choose.
I couldn't choose between these two. So if Rendell Park's going to do one of them, Edmonton Sports Talk will send the other guy and his son golfing. I could not.
You're just going to be buying rounds of golf by the end of the show.
I know. Somebody else is going to text it and be like, oh, hear you. No, we're moving on now. We're moving on. Yeah. We'll send both of those groups out at the Rendell Park Short Course. So I will be in touch. After the show, if that is, they're both new numbers too. Like the texted in a few times, but I like that. All right, so hopefully everybody gets to enjoy a round out at Rendell Park. All right, let's get into off season. What off season?
You don't need a reason to keep people pleasing, treason, reason, cheese and sneezing. It's off season. off season. What off season?
Off season, what off season? Brought
What
to you
off
by GCL Diesel. Actually, Cam from GCL Diesel popping by today.
Okay.
Popping by today for a little visit here at the EST offices.
Might get a free round of golf.
That's always exciting. Yeah, if he rolls in, I'm going to send him to Rundle Park right after. Providers of the best diesel engine components around, from turbochargers to injectors, fuel pumps to sensors. They're the critical engine component experts, proud to serve Edmonton and the northern Alberta area for over 50 years. We got a couple of things that we kind of spin off of from Oil Stream yesterday. Banker Dave texts in and says, I love Creed Tuesday, boys. Beautiful day out on the road, headed from Camrose to north of Athabasca today. Dave, the consultant.
That's a good drive. Yeah.
Ooh. He's in the text handle as Banker Dave, but now he's Dave, the consultant.
A little career change for the consultant. Eh?
That sounds exciting,
Well,
man.
let's switch it up here. Yeah?
I hope you're consulting on banking because it's clearly something you already know. All right. Yesterday in off-season, what off-season? We discussed the 2 power play units. If it was a world where Babcock really wanted to come in and drop the hammer, we're like, split them up. Split up McDavid and Draisaitl. Now, you would never do it because it's the most insane power play in the league.
Don't tempt Mike with a good time.
But that was fun. What were the 2 units that I had? It was McDavid, Hyman, Savoy, Howard, and Wallman.
Yep.
And then Draisaitl, Nuge, Podkolzin, Bush, and Ekholm.
Yep.
Which one do you like more? Draisaitl, Nuge, Podkolzin, Bush, and Ekholm. McDavid, Hyman, Savoy, Howard, and Wallman.
I'll take the first one.
The Draisaitl one. That's what I said too. You said the McDavid one.
I said the McDavid.
Because McDavid's a PP wizard.
Well, and Ike.
Yeah.
Is that what it was? Is it like Howard stuff?
It's got a great one-timer, man.
Ike Howard?
Yeah.
I know. You've been talking about his one-timer for like 18 months.
Unreal one-timer.
The other thing we discussed yesterday, and if you want to chime in on that, they'll never do it. We're not even sitting here saying they should do it.
That's off-season, what off-season?
If there's one thing Mike Babcock was going to do when he comes in here, it would be not mess with the power play. Right? They might need changes in a bunch of different areas. But imagine if he does mess with the power play.
You just keep it.
This is
Fans are going to lose it.
This is Mike Babcock's team.
Why'd they get this
Exactly.
guy?
This is Mike Babcock thinks the power play should change. Mike Babcock will change.
Mike
the power
Babcock likes 2 PP units.
play. Take him for a twirl.
Take him for a twirl. That's a good Babcock line.
Twirl is the best. Yeah.
Take him for a
twirl.
twirl. No, take him for a twirl.
That's good.
The other thing we discussed is that Sportsnet put out a Canada under 25 team. So all the best Canadians under the age of 25. Matt Savoy not on the list, in case you were wondering. But there is an Edmonton Oiler on the list, and it is Devin Levi, a goaltender that the Oilers have. Now, it's not a strong group. Like, if you think about this, there's not a guy playing full-time in the National Hockey League under the age of 25 that is Canadian. And that's, I guess, we didn't even discuss that yesterday on Oil Stream. Sebastian Coase is on the list. He's not in the NHL yet. Levi's on the list. He spent most of the year in the American Hockey League. And Ivan Kovic is only 19 years old. Those are the 3 goalies they had on the list. Like, we do not even have a Canadian goaltender under the age of 25 playing in the National Hockey League.
Does that surprise you, though? We've seen this coming, right? And like development and everything.
mean,
Like, it's kind of been a slow roll to this point.
I get it. Like, since Carey Price, we haven't developed a bunch of like outstanding Canadian netminders.
Yeah.
But it's also a bit eye-opening when there's not one guy under the age of 25 that's currently starting in the National Hockey League or even playing. And I guess Levi will this year. We'll see what happens with Kosa and maybe Ivan Kovic down the road. But cool for Levi to be on the list.
Yeah.
I
Nice
still
to see,
don't know how the goaltending thing plays out here. But
Dylan Holloway on the list as well.
Dylan Holloway was also on that list. Could have matched on him. We don't need to get not today. Not today. I'm not getting into the Dylan Holloway rant today. But how do you not match on that guy? Couple $1 million?
Made the
So
list.
embarrassing.
That is the Broberg thing. There is a history.
But
I get it.
But the offer was like 1.8, if I'm not mistaken, for the Oilers. That's what they offered. And then the offer sheet was like 2.6 or 2.4.
Okay, so they're trying to back you into a bit of a corner. You still have to match on that guy.
Yeah, it's...
we'd be sitting here today. Now, some people say, well, then they wouldn't have had Podkolzin, but you could have found a way to trade for Podkolzin if you really wanted Podkolzin anyway.
Yeah.
Right? It didn't cost a lot of money. It didn't cost much assets.
I love playing.
And I'm taking
then you can't.
Holloway over Podkolzin. Like, it's not even close.
I do like Podkolzin, though.
Yeah, he's great.
But we wouldn't be sitting here going like, oh, they're still going to try to add a top 6 forward at some point if you just would have matched on Dylan Holloway.
Yeah.
So whatever. It's in the song.
Yeah.
It's in the song. Right? Still though, it's extremely frustrating. Anyways, we'll see. I don't know. I don't know if like seeing Levi on that list of under 25 and the goalies doesn't really change. Doesn't change my idea from.
Was he there because he has to be?
Well, yeah, it's a very short list,
Yeah.
but I mean, he's a guy who does have junior pedigree and stuff like that.
Just around the NHL, like right now, I just looked. Like as far as goalies under 25 that are making impacts on their teams, like you've got Jacob Fowler, who will one day. He's 21,
but he's not there yet. He's like these guys.
Yeah, Yaroslav Askarov, 23 for the Sharks. Like
he's a starter now.
He's a starter now.
He's got a lot of potential.
Jesper Wallstedt.
I was going to say Wallstedt.
Obviously, he's probably the best under 25 goalie there is. Spencer Knight, Dustin Wolf, Artur Shilovs, and Dobish.
Yeah.
And Jack Reeves, I guess. So.
No Canadians.
No Canadian, though.
Yeah.
Which is,
Well, we'll see. Maybe this time of year we're talking about Levi as the Oilers' clear-cut number one guy.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of, is he the guy? I would think at least in like October and November, he's the guy who plays the least of the three, right?
I think so. Oh, yeah. To start for sure. Can he impress? Can he impress in those showings? Does he win Babcock over?
Yeah, like what if Levi played, like what if Levi has a shutout? Then I guess he has to keep the net. What if the next game he stops like 32 of 34, only allows 2 and they win?
Yeah.
Do you let him go again? Or because you have a 3 goalie system, you're like, no, this is good stuff, but we're going to have Freddie Anderson back in there next game.
I could see it going that way. Like I honestly like to win over the crease or, more games than the other 2 goalies. It doesn't matter if he puts together like a pretty good stretch of games. I don't know. The time that could change obviously with the season, but I could just see Babcock being like, nope, the 3 goalies, we're just going to keep on doing what we're doing.
Spruce Grove Corey texts in on the Holloway thing still. It says, when they moved CC, I thought for sure they were matching.
Yeah.
Boy, did I overestimate Stan Bowman. Yeah, remember they moved CC and you're like, oh, they're freeing up the cap space to match at least on one of these guys. Remember that conversation at the old office? Like, oh, they're going to match on one of them. Now, who should they match on? Because they got the CC money. Should it be Broberg because CC's a defenseman? Or get to Holloway and then it was, surprise! We're going to let both of our top prospects go.
Yeah.
Literally, that's what it was. They let their top 2 prospects walk.
Yeah.
Which is insane.
Sad.
All right, there you go. That's off-season. What off-season?
What off-season?
Portions of this hour brought to you by Hammer Injury Law. Serious injuries, they need the hammer. Rick Mallett has once again been recognized by Best Lawyers for 2026, continuing a distinction he's received every year since the founding of Hammer Injury Law. Serious injuries need the hammer. Visit hammerinjurylaw.ca or call 1-855-98-HAMMER. 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 1-855. Okay, they can stop that now.
We need to get that. We need to get something. A hammer, a mallet, even one of those bouncy, ones you get at the fair,
We do need a prop.
Yeah, especially for the red carpet.
Well, yeah, they are the red carpet spot. The Hammer Injury Law Crew is the first ever red carpet sponsor at the Estes.
Big moment.
And I guess they'll have first right of refusal for next year.
Yes, the holders of the carpet.
They
they get to keep the carpet for the year.
Their red carpet, so it's not their red carpet.
They have to wash it. They have to,
Yeah.
I think it's.
All right, let's get fired up for Gemco Fireplaces. Proudly serving Edmonton and area for 45 years, the authorized dealer for Napoleon Fireplaces, whether it's gas or wood burning, look no further than Canadian-made Napoleon Fireplaces. All the Napoleon products you need are available at Gemco, 9281 50th Street. All right, this kind of got me fired up. It was after the game on Friday. Mark Killam talking about Commonwealth Stadium.
This is the concrete castle of the North, man, and that's what we think, and we defend it as such. You can put brand that. Let's start calling it that. Concrete castle of the North.
That's Mark Killam in conversation with Avery Lewis McDougall, who is on the Hangout sometimes.
I heard that laugh somewhere.
But I like that. The concrete castle of the North. It's got great
CCN?
Tales of the
CCON?
North
Yeah.
vibes, right?
Yeah.
Mark Killam's fired up about it.
It does.
It does. It just does.
I like that.
Like this. How does this, as an Elks fan, Double E fan, whatever you want to call yourself, how does your coach dropping these bombs on you not get you fired up?
This is the concrete castle of the North, man, and that's what we think, and we defend it as such. You can brand that. Let's start calling it that.
I heard him say, brand that. Brand that.
Really got Avery going there, right?
Yeah, Avery was loving
That was
it.
like
You got to go back and watch the video. It's hilarious. He says it, and Avery's like right in his face. He's like, ah! Anyway, I like he goes, it's the concrete castle of the North, and we defend it as such.
Yeah. Now, is there a moat? Is there some sort of a, what does this thing look like? I'm wondering if we lend our Tales of the North garb to one Maddie and Milne for the Commonwealth Stadium Green Gold. It's in the name. They should only start their
And they're
pre-game
doing the pre and post game show for home games just outside, like just a crowd, like down the hallway.
Yeah.
From the concrete castle.
They're
of the
kind
North.
of in that, the outlook post, I guess, for the castle, right? Like they have a big bugle that they can, sound off if something happens.
So I decided to write a concrete castle of the North song last night and put some Killam clips in here. And I took it upstairs last night. I played it for Tam. She's laying on the couch having a glass of wine, trying to watch a show. I said, "You got to listen to this."
Yeah, and a new Nielsen on the way in 9 months.
Yeah. Anyway, it's free. I like it. I think this is good. This is the new. And then the Elks need some. They need some bits on the show.
Well,
they need some songs,
touchdowns.
Like,
that type of thing,
So listen to this.
This is the concrete castle of the North. We defend it as such.
The glory days about to be restored in the concrete castle of the North.
Brand that.
Defend to the end, bend but not breaking. Commonwealth roar, the concrete shaking. The double E is back, so hop on board. Get your helmet, your pads, the sword. Nobody is invading the concrete castle of the North.
We're not a good team, we're a great team.
Little Cody Fajardo for you.
Yeah.
Hardy throwing darts, ranking breaking tackles. The defense locking you down in some shackles. Kill him on the sideline, losing his mind. Get on your feet, it's about damn time. The glory days about to be restored.
This is the concrete castle of the North.
In the concrete castle of the North. Defend to the end, bend but not breaking. Commonwealth roar, the concrete shaking. The double E is back, so hop on board. Get your helmet, your pads, defend it with the sword. Nobody is invading the concrete castle of the North.
We're not a good team, we're a great team.
So yeah, that's the concrete castle of the North.
Who was singing? Who'd you get to sing that? There's.
I did it last night.
That was you.
Laboratory. Downstairs. Yeah, it was me.
I never knew you could spit those bars.
That's an AI classic right there.
Yes.
But I like mixing in the Killam clip, the Cody Fajardo. We're not a good team. We're a great team.
MCAI.
That was sick.
Yeah, I know. I liked it. I think it's got good Elks vibes. Like
I like it.
Kind of goes hard a little bit. You know,
It goes hard.
Yeah. So concrete castle of the North, man. I got some time for it. I think that's the first time we sort of put together like a little hip hop AI stuff. But I think Killam's gonna love it. Like Killam will love that song.
We'll have it on the Commonwealth speakers there, hey, during like walkthrough.
Well, they should.
Like,
They
Why
should,
not?
man. It's legit. Like that came across very well. Your reaction to it, 780-218-9999. Camrose Chris says, "Oh man, I love it." Ian texts in and says, "OMG, that's got Ice Cube vibes. I love it." Morty says, "I love the new song." RCN with a bunch of
RCN's a hip hop
fire
guy.
emojis. And he's a hip hop guy.
Yeah.
He's a hip hop guy. Spruce Grove Corey says, "Not bad. Let's see. Wait for the concrete castle banger from Wheels, though."
Yeah.
I was at the castle of concrete.
The concrete
Do.
I went for a smoke.
Oilton texts in and says, "Play that 5 minutes before kickoff, and it'll go hard." Right? You're sitting there at Commonwealth Stadium, and it's right before would it be right before the anthem? Or do you hit it right after the anthem?
There are certain,
There's different.
Either way,
there's different levels
places
to
put
it. but you got 30,000 packed into that bad boy, and this thing starts blaring at Commonwealth. Okay.
This is the concrete castle of the North. We defend it as such.
The glory days about to be restored in the concrete castle of the North.
Brand that.
Brand that.
You can even put like a video to that, like cruising down 118th.
Oh yeah,
and
that's not bad.
like some of the grit, like of that, like really hard. Like it's got a hard,
And then with Commonwealth kind of coming up into the scene.
black and white, kind of like just kind of
like both sections says it matches the vibes of the area around Commonwealth.
Yeah, man.
Hampton Steve says, I'm waiting for Josh Clausen and Ice Cube to cover that song. Brandon from Windsor says, I think I just got pregnant. Listen to that song.
Paul from Calgary says, need Shoddy Mills in the collab remix. I don't know if he could do it, to be honest.
Anyway, 780-218-9999. John texts in. First time John has ever texted in. He goes, that's the best promotional material the Double E has ever had.
Vance Van Vanderen. Now we just need someone to dress up as the green and gold jester for the games.
They should do that. Just hilarious.
Trancing around, and if you find him, you get a coupon or something, right? Like,
that
find
would
the
be
green and
fun.
gold jester.
It's the jester. It's the jester of the concrete castle.
You walk into a stall in the bathroom, he's there. Hi, you found the green jester.
Oh, that would be
That's a hell of an idea.
That would be funny. Anyway, yeah, there you go. So I'm fired up about it. I'm glad to see people are fired up about it as well. I mean, this city needs to rally around an 8-3 Double E squad that is very much trending towards having a home West final date. Home playoff date looks like for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Barring a second half collapse, but I don't see it. And then Killam is just a quote factory, man. Like,
with the whole medieval theme, you could have like an Elks coat of arms logo as well. Like, you put it on a flag or something. Like, you don't have these.
Oh, yeah, you could definitely do that.
Right out
100%.
Yeah.
100%. Rusty texts in and says, Dusty, did you write/mix any of that, or was it all? Well, I did all the lyrics, and then I just pump my lyrics into AI, and it gives me a beat.
Featuring Mark Killam and...
Yeah, well, and then I cut in the Killam stuff and the Cody Fajardo stuff. But like with the beauty, I know people are always like, AI slop. But when it hits, it hits. And the beauty of it is that last night, I don't know, the lyrics took me like 20 minutes to write. Pumped it into the AI music, put in, I wanted like intimidating hip hop, 90s rap. It pumped out about 6 of them. I took the one I liked the best, went into Adobe, threw in the Killam and Fajardo clips, and boom. It's like half an hour, and we get something that could play on for years. So it's very handy. It really is. This is a good one. This text comes in and says, EWA, Elks with attitudes. That's not bad either.
Yeah.
Not bad. Shoddy Mills' performance at halftime?
See, I don't think he could do it. I don't think he could pull it off.
I do like the idea of a jester all dressed in green who's just a crazy character at the games.
and just slammed. Like it's the second quarter and he's already pissed drunk. Like
Jordan texts in and says, Dusty, it only cost $6.29 to add Shoddy Mills to that track.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
And it didn't need to be much.
We could just have one line. We could just get Shoddy Mills to say, can you just say bullet busting? And I could just mix it in over top there. Bullet busting. All right. There you go. Let's get fired up about the Double E, hey, shall we? We're going to have Carter O'Donnell on the show around 8:30 today. 6 o'clock hour has been brought to you by Ewell. They are your power play specialists. They've got the gear you need for your next electrical project. 3 Edmonton area location. You can order online anytime at ewell.ca. We're going to preview the Kansas City Chiefs coming up. Josh Klingler, who's their sideline guy on the Chiefs radio network. He's going to join us. Play Alberta early bird bet of the day. Confessions for Spectrum Rental. Could I nominate Zach as the jester? I think Zach would buy into that role.
Yeah, absolutely.
Amazingly.
Oh, yeah.
Hey?
Yeah, with a really tight-fitting jester costume.
But big shoes with the pointy toes.
Shoes, yeah, but a little like real small type of, and the hat. You need the hat, the tri-corner hat with the bells coming off.
Oh, that's too good. Weekly confessions coming up, and we'll have a little Mr. Mike's Estes discussion as well. If you listen on 95.7, don't go anywhere. What could be better than this? I will be back in a couple minutes. A few minutes of commercials, quick traffic update for you. If you are online, we got a sports update brought to you by Chelsea LaBelle at Expedia Cruises in Northeast Edmonton. Join myself and Lieutenant Eric for the ultimate trip at Barcelo Maya Colonial in Mexico from February 24th to March 3rd. You can email Chelsea. It's CLaBelle, CLABELLE at ExpediaCruises.com, or just call or text her at 780-970-4834. That's 780-970-4834. But I'm warning you, only text her if you want to have the best time of your life. Here's the update.
Blue Jays back on the diamond tonight. They'll open a 6-game homestand with the red-hot Royals tonight, who have won 8 in a row. First pitch, 5:07. Max Scherzer gets the start. The Jays enter play today 2 games back of a wild card spot. Elsewhere last night, Cal Raleigh busted out of a season-long slump with the first 3-homer game of his career in a 9-2 Mariners victory over the Phillies. Little League World Series action saw Canada pulling off the upset as they defeat Panama 3-2 in extras. Canada now 2-1 at the tournament. Will take on Asia Pacific this afternoon at 3 o'clock. The Montreal Victoires' missing Walter Cup Championship trophy has been found after being lost during shipment and reunited with the team. The league announced yesterday the trophy went missing last week when it failed to arrive in Lethbridge, where it was to spend Thursday with Victoire forward Dara Gregg. A container did arrive, but not the one the PWHL shipped with the trophy inside. It's unclear where the trophy was found or how it went missing. CFL Week 13, Elks on a bye week. They'll return to action Labor Day Monday down in Calgary, and we want to take you there. Only a handful of tickets left for the EST Labor Day bus. Join Edmonton Sports Talk as the Elks travel to Calgary to take on the Stamps. You can head to goelks.com/Labor Day bus. Use the code word EST Labor Day for $15 off tickets. The ticket includes transportation to and from McMahon, food and drink on the bus, and game tickets. Week 13 will kick off Friday night in Winnipeg when the 5-5 Bombers take on the 9-1 Montreal Alouettes. Sports update brought to you by Chelsea LaBelle at Expedia Cruises Northeast Edmonton. Join Dustin and Lieutenant Eric at Barcelo Maya Colonial in Mexico, February 24 to March 3rd. Email CLaBelle at ExpediaCruises.com, or you can call or text her for more information at 780-970-4834.
6:05. It's Creed Tuesday on the Nielson Show. You're listening on 95.7 Cruise FM. Thank you very much for being here today. If you're watching on YouTube, that's awesome. Sub to the channel if you haven't already. If you're listening on TuneIn or iHeart, please tell your friends how easy it is to stream the station all day long. Atifa sent in a birthday song for Big Uke, but Big Uke, my present to you today is not playing Atif's birthday song to you.
Wow.
So,
lucky.
yeah. I know it's what you've always wanted.
Probably the best gift he's going to get.
Yeah, he's gonna love that. You owe me one. All right, we got lots to get to here. The Nielson Show today and every day, brought to you by the crew over at Weiss Johnson. If you're looking for a new furnace, gotta get yourself a train furnace, one of those train furnaces from Weiss Johnson. Visit wjsportstock.com today to book an estimate. We will get to Josh Klingler. He's going to join us here in just a moment. Covers the Kansas City Chiefs as we continue our NFL tours. We got your Play Alberta Early Bird Bet of the Day. That's coming up. Weekly confessions for Spectrum Rental. And the Esties are 3 weeks from today, and they're presented by Mr. Mike's. We're going to dive into that a little bit more around 7:45. Eric got a hilarious text that we're going to get to when we're done with Klingler here. The 7 o'clock hour is brought to you by GameSense. When gambling, please set a budget before you play. Stay informed. Visit GameSenseAB.ca to learn how. Remember, if you gamble, use your game sense. All right. We're well over 20 teams now. We're probably like less than 10 to go.
So close.
And we're going to try to hit them all. Today, it's the Kansas City Chiefs. And to preview the Chiefs' upcoming season, we've got Josh Klingler, who is the sideline reporter for the Chiefs Radio Network. And he joins us on the Firehouse Subs hotline this morning. Always lots to discuss with the Kansas City Chiefs. How you doing this morning, man?
Doing all right. How are you guys today?
We are doing just fine. Let's start with Patrick Mahomes. Obviously, during the offseason, a lot of discussion. How's he going to look? How's he going to be ready? By all accounts, it looks like it's going pretty well, but what's the latest?
Yeah, I mean, he's terrifically stubborn, one. He's a super hard worker, two, and he's a fast healer, which is the most amazing part of it, because he basically said back in May when they started OTAs, yeah, I plan to be there. And we all kind of laughed like, yeah, sure. I'm sure you do, but come on, they're going to pump the brakes on you a little bit. And then he kind of went through some of that stuff and, no contact. So you're not exactly sure. You get to training camp, kind of same thing. Like, certainly he's not going to practice every day, right? He practiced every single day. Got to the first preseason game. And that was the one they finally actually did pump the brakes, because you're like, okay, he's not going to play. Okay, good. That seems to be good. The first practice I went to at training camp, though, he goes out the offense. He pitches the ball outside to Kenneth Walker, and he runs around the corner as if he's going to help block. And I about ran out and grabbed him on the back of the neck and ripped him out. I'm going, what are we doing here? Let's back off a little bit. But that's just kind of his mentality. I talked to him on the sidelines the other day, and he was, you could tell he was antsy. He wanted to play in the game the other day, and they wouldn't let him do it. I'm still not sure about the third preseason game. I'm hoping not. I don't think anybody needs to see him. I think he's practiced enough that, you just go ahead and heal. You go through all the reps you can during practice. And if then they clear you for that opening game, so be it. But he fully intends to be under center on opening night. And there's nothing that we have seen or that anybody has said that would show us any differently that he is not going to be ready to go for the opening night game against the Broncos, which is amazing when you think about how, short a time period it's been since he had, pretty major knee surgery.
You mentioned Kenneth Walker there, a new toy that Patrick gets to use in that offense. What's it been like early days, obviously, but certainly the guy coming with some pedigree and maybe, I guess, changing the identity of that position for this team.
Yeah, certainly. That was a big deficiency for this team last year. They could not run the football. They didn't commit to running the football a lot either. It was kind of like if they didn't gain, 5 yards the first time they ran the ball, they kind of went away from things. I think they'll still have to do that to a certain extent. They have to commit to running the football a little bit more. But anybody you ask about it, what's the biggest difference in this offense? And they all say Kenneth Walker. And Mahomes did that even a few weeks ago with a big kind of grin on his face. And I thought, wow. All right, he kind of saw it too, that they really needed a new dynamic in the running game. And they've turned over basically the entire running back room this year too. So a nice drafted running back. And Emmett Johnson from Nebraska has been very, very good to start the season as well. He looks like he could be a nice little 1-2 or 1-3, depending on how they kind of shake out the depth chart. Amari DiBarcado was a guy they brought in from Arizona as well. Not huge numbers, but a guy that can fill a role at that running back spot. And then the only holdover was Brashard Smith from a season ago. And so I think they feel pretty confident in the run game. And then we'll see. We haven't seen, again, Kenneth Walker hasn't played in the preseason either, other than just a couple of plays, a couple of handoffs last week. But they like the dynamic he can bring, both running and receiving, that they feel like they didn't have a season ago. Certainly they were missing that component a season ago.
Fine to have the running back and everything, but on the offensive line, some battles, some depth issues. Where are they at with that position as well in terms of protecting Patrick and opening the run game?
Yeah, I mean, you take the preseason games with a grain of salt when you don't have Mahomes in the mix, but you get a chance to evaluate everything else. And so far, the offensive line has not looked good. A little bit of that is, I think, the domino effect of Trey Smith, their terrific guard who went out of the mix, and that created just a shuffle and a moving guys around. And I'm not sure exactly. He was back to practice yesterday for the first time in quite a while. So if he's healthy, that obviously stabilizes kind of your depth issue. But beyond the first 6 or 7, they've really had a battle, and I don't know if anybody's separated themselves. So hopefully you don't need that depth, but we all know the reality of things. You're going to need depth along the offensive line, and certainly you want to be protecting your quarterback, a kid coming off of a knee injury. So anything you could do to protect him would be great. So I think that's a group that hasn't performed all that well so far in the preseason and will have to be better by the time the regular season rolls around.
Josh Klingler with us on the show. It was an eventful offseason for Travis Kelce. He's a married man now. I'm sure it hasn't changed him much, but he's also late in his career. How big of impact are you still expecting Kelce to make?
Well, I'm kind of the mold that if he's there and he's effective, keep getting him the ball. I think the feel around here, at least from a fan standpoint and maybe from a media standpoint, is don't they have to find alternatives? Don't they have to find ways to get other people the football, have other people step up so you don't have to rely on Travis Kelce? I'm kind of the mode, if he's the guy he's the guy you're relying on. I don't think Patrick Mahomes is going to go away from what's been his favorite target. And as long as he is open and doing things, he's looked very fresh this camp. Yes, a very busy offseason, although he typically has busy off seasons and kind of keeps coming back for more. And certainly I thought down the stretch last year, even though the season didn't end up like it had expected to, that he didn't look like a guy that needed to hang it up necessarily. And I think, the losing, certainly had they been winning, he might have bolted and said that was it. Certainly didn't want to go out in the season that he had last year. So I think he's got, he wants to come back with Mahomes and have one final run. Hasn't still said this is the final run, but I think everybody this year for sure is kind of expecting that is indeed the case. Can you get others to catch the ball around him? I think the wide receiver room is still very much a question. They've invested a lot of draft picks into that wide receiver room, and not everything has panned out like they thought it was going to. So I think a big prove-it year for the wide receiver group to try to step up around this offense as well.
Well, you mentioned wide receiver group. It was a different type of offseason for Rashee Rice, who spent a few weeks in jail. How does he look, and what's that story look like moving forward?
Yeah, it's very odd. I think I don't know what the organization necessarily feels. Obviously, they don't like dealing with offseason distractions. He also had a cleanup on his knee at the same time he was doing, his service. So it hasn't been the best of off seasons. He's been in and out of practice at camp as well because he's not been fully healthy just yet. He's in the last year of his contract. That does strange things. I think the optimistic Chiefs fan would tell you, hope he goes out and has a huge year and gets himself paid by somebody. But I think most Chiefs fans have said, if you get the most out of him this year and move on, there's been a lot of offseason baggage all the time. He hasn't quite lived up to the on-field performance. So missing time, not putting up those numbers, hasn't quite looked necessarily at times the part of a number one. You're just hoping he has a breakout year this year, but it's not been off to the fastest of starts. And again, most of it for him throughout his entire career has been self-inflicted. So he's got to kind of work back to full health. Xavier Worthy had off-season surgery as well. You haven't really seen the full number one wide receiver group out there together. It's created some interesting battles behind them, but you need the front end guys to make this offense go. So need a big year from a guy who's got a lot to prove to a lot of teams around the NFL, that he can keep his nose out of trouble and perform. You got another wide receiver who didn't have a big year after a pretty decent rookie year in Xavier Worthy. Tyquan Thornton was a guy that was kind of the camp darling last year, and then kind of went away from him, in the kind of the middle part of the season last year. So I don't know. Everybody kind of waited to see if they were going to bring in somebody, try to bring in maybe a free agent at the end of camp, try to make a splashy trade. We'll see. I think they do have confidence in that room, but that's a room that's going to have to play at a pretty high level, and maybe to a level we haven't seen from some of these guys in order to really be clicking. And so that's kind of a difficult ask. So that remains a question mark as well. Will there be enough pass catching pieces? I think they've upgraded the running back room. You still got Travis Kelce in that tight end room, and then a lot of question marks in that wide receiver room. Can they bust out at a couple of different spots? And again, that's a pretty big ask.
Speaking of question marks, over to the defensive side of the ball, where would you say is maybe the biggest question, or maybe concern's a strong word, but questions along the defense as a whole?
Well, you got to replace your two starting cornerbacks who were both really good a season ago, who are both now members of the LA Rams. So that's got a huge place to start. I think that Trent McDuffie, not re-signing Trent McDuffie, he thought it was a big surprise. I think I think most of us probably thought it was kind of a 50-50 deal. Could they work out a perfect scenario? It's also been a position group that they've been very good at drafting and developing at that corner spot. I mean, they drafted McDuffie. They drafted Jalen Watson, the other corner who left. They had Brian Cook at a safety position, was in that draft with Watson as well. He's another guy that's departed. They feel like that's a position group that they have succeeded very, very well in drafting and developing, and they have. So they're going to have to do it again. Got a second-year corner in Noel Williams. Got a rookie corner in Mansour Delane, their top draft pick, who again was battling injuries for much of camp. He played a little bit in the last preseason game, but up until that point, until the week of, he hadn't been practicing with a contact jersey on. So he's a guy that hadn't taken a lot of hits until last week, and it wasn't a lot of hits, but he got out there at least and got some contact in that preseason game. You replace your safeties for the most part as well. You got Jaden Hicks, a guy you drafted a few years ago that now has to step up into a starting role. So a lot of question marks in that secondary. They did bring back Snead, a guy that they had previously, but and kind of weathered some injuries. He was another guy they drafted, developed. He went on and got paid in Tennessee. Didn't quite work out there based on injuries and such. They believe that Jarius Snead can be a guy that can factor in if they can manage his injuries. Again, we haven't seen him play in the preseason either. So how is his knee going to hold up? So a lot of questions in the secondary. I think a few questions maybe on the defensive line as well. They brought in some draft picks. Again, heavy draft in the defensive side of things this year for the Chiefs. And a couple of those young guys are going to have to enter the rotation and probably contribute right away along the defensive line, joining Chris Jones and George Karlaftis. So there's plenty of questions on defense, and a defense that kind of took their lumps a little bit last year too. So, I'm not saying this is I don't know that last year's team was a 6-11 team, but that ended up being their record. I don't know if they can flip it to 11-6 and still be a playoff team. I still think they have a ways to go before you could say Super Bowl contender again, like they were for 3 or 4 years, but certainly should be a team that gets themselves back in the playoffs. But they have a lot to answer that we haven't gotten answers on necessarily in the preseason, that are going to have to wait till the early part of the year to see if they've solved them.
Last one for you, and I just quickly want your thoughts on the other. I mean, this is a good division. Your thoughts on the other two contenders in the division and how maybe the Chiefs stack up against them.
Interesting, isn't it, that Denver and Kansas City play in the opening game, when at the time the schedule came out, both quarterbacks were questionable. So I guess the NFL got the proper word too, that, hey, I mean, they're going to schedule that game if Knicks and Mahomes aren't available. So I guess they knew a lot more than everybody else to start things off. But hey, the road went through Denver last year, right? They're the defending champs. It's no more. You got to come through Kansas City to win it. So you get them on opening day. That Denver defense is very good. I think that's the part that's been the most impressive. I think the Chiefs have begun to try to replicate that a little bit. I think they saw the speed factor that Denver plays with defensively, and that impressed them a season ago. I think that will continue to be the case. They've had Justin Herbert's number. They've had the Chargers number. They seemingly have kept a stiff arm on them the entire time. I still think that Charger team always has something to prove, certainly when they get to the postseason. So I think Denver's formidable. You get them opening day at Arrowhead with a rejuvenated Patrick Mahomes coming back. I think Chiefs fans are salivating a little bit, saying, "Hey, thanks. Maybe we can get that one and get an early win." We'll see. The schedule's tough for everybody too. I think it's going to be, on paper anyway, pretty decent schedule for everybody. So I think those are definitively the 3 best teams. I think the Raiders are probably better. Hopefully, knock on wood for them, the Genty injury isn't, is what the second portion of the injury was, as opposed to what it looked like initially. And now that he may be okay, Mendoza, has gotten off to a nice start. If they have found their quarterback, they might not be long for being in contention in this division as well. You have a pretty good quarterback division with a lot of contenders. So I think the Raiders are a little further back. I think the Broncos are the team to catch, and Chiefs and Chargers are going to have to try to go after the Broncos, because I think they are indeed the favorite.
Josh, this has been a wonderful chat, man. We really appreciate the time. Thanks for having a headset like a pro, too.
Yeah.
And that just, you know what you're doing. It makes it way easier for us.
It's just like game day, right? You gotta have. I'm always wearing. They got the cauliflower ears, and gotta have the microphone in front. I can't talk without it,
Excellent. You have a good day, man. Thanks a lot.
Thanks, guys.
There you go. That is Josh Klingler. Excellent. Mark him down. Guess we can certainly have back.
I like how he wears the headset always and just plugs in wherever he goes. Like he'll go,
we got to do a hit here. Boom. Plugged in. That's Josh Klingler. Kansas City Chiefs joined us on the Firehouse Subs hotline today. 15 Firehouse Sub locations across Edmonton and the greater area. Easy to grab a hot and hearty sub close to home. Firehouse Subs. Hot, hearty, and made to satisfy. My heart skipped a beat there for a second.
Yeah.
During the thing, we got a notification on YouTube.
A couple of reasons.
It said it's like YouTube's stream has been suspended. And I was like, what's going on? Now, I know YouTube changed some stuff as of yesterday.
Oh.
But that scared me. I was like, oh, God. And then we just came back. So,
Creed.
Trev, your name is YouTube Trev. Thoughts on that?
What happened?
Yeah, I don't know. For policy violations is what it said. So I just looked it up. It could be a copyright flag, like potentially playing music. But we've done it before, but because of the change, the new update, so maybe.
But our channel still isn't monetized. So
yeah, so I don't know.
We'll get flags sometimes, but it's like this doesn't impact your channel unless you monetize it.
You think monetizing it wouldn't impact, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You think it'd be the other way around. You give us money and you don't get a penalty.
Could have been an accident as well, because I looked it up.
Does it say sometimes
cut off immediately by the platform's automated system or human moderator? So maybe something like a mishap
just an
happened.
accident or something.
Yeah.
Sounded like there was an accident out here too.
That was and then it was weird. And then there was a loud bang.
Yeah, that was what do they call it when the car back? It was like backfire, I think, in a car.
Okay.
Yeah. So when you sound like a big boom, we're like, what? And then the
hell's going on here?
That was spooky.
Yeah.
That was the first. I've never seen that before.
On YouTube?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just shut off. No warning, no nothing. Just off, out. Done.
But then it came back.
And then it came back.
Just like the cat.
The cat.
That's a saying.
The cat came back.
The very next day.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's something to monitor, I guess. Yeah, that was interesting. Easy E94 says, why aren't you monetized on YouTube? Well, because we don't need the money from monetization on YouTube. And if we were monetized on YouTube, we couldn't play some of this music that we do play.
Yeah.
Ding,
right.
Ding,
so we'll finish a show and it'll pop up and say, hey, Creed, it's a copyright claim, but it doesn't impact your channel at all until it is monetized.
Yeah.
So when we saw that, we're like, well, we just won't monetize the channel and we'll go from there. Now there's the odd, very rare song that will be like blocked globally.
Yeah.
That you can't do anything about.
Which are always strange to me why those
it's
ones
really
are.
strange. There hasn't been many of them over the last 3 years that have actually caused a major issue. But
happiest songs usually.
Yeah. Anyway, we don't need so if you go to other channels and I don't know how it is for people with our channel, but when our channel pops up, you shouldn't get any commercials leading you in to our shows.
Yeah.
Right. It's just straight to the show because we didn't monetize the channel. So
it's big without the commercials.
Hopefully I think so. I think it helps a little bit. Although that scared me. Okay, so you've been booking all of these guests.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
And how about this? You're trying to book a guest from Green Bay for tomorrow?
I've been looking into. Well, I go around. I don't necessarily focus, but I just kind of zip all around the. And props to Iwanic for finally sending me the 2026 NFL Black Book, as I've been working off the 2023
I know.
or 24. And some of the. I mean, some guys are like.
The moment I saw that email, I thought of you, buddy. I was like, oh man, Eric's got the new. And the Black Book is like the media guide.
Yeah,
in the National
and when you're
Football
going off
League,
an older one, you text the guy. You're like, hey man, you want to talk some Chargers? He's like, actually, I'm a doctor now. You know, that type of thing. So
Yeah.
you feel bad about it, but. No, I reached out to one Bob Watts.
This
he
is
does a talk show out at WDUZ Radio, morning guy as well, like us. And sometimes it takes a while from there. Everybody's a little different. He immediately replies this morning. He goes, what time? I know I'm on air from our times or whatever, so it's fortunately not going to work. Then he also adds in the text. Also, one of the Oilers going to get serious about their goaltending issues. Catching strays from Wisconsin this morning.
Well, it's even better.
That's so good.
Yesterday, I'm driving back from Boston Pizza, coming back here to hop on with Zach and Gager, and I'm listening. They're interviewing a Cleveland Browns guest. And at the end of that interview, the Browns guest goes, hey, have the Oilers figured out their goaltending? And so yesterday it was a Cleveland guest. Today it's a Green Bay guest, and everybody's just sitting around going,
yes.
So I guess outside of this market, people are concerned about Jari, Freddie Anderson, and Devin Levi.
I guess ESPN must have ran like a special or something.
There must have been
something going on.
Top 10 things teams didn't do in the offseason.
Yeah.
Number 3, Oilers didn't address goaltending. I love that the Green Bay guy. We should try to get that guy on if we can try to make it work. But if he's a morning guy, that might be. That might be.
Sounds
tough.
like a hell of a guy. Though.
Yeah, that is hilarious. So, what time would you want me on? And have the Oilers fixed their goaltending yet? That's too good. I like that. That is funny. All right. I mean, I don't want to simplify it too much here, boys. But the Play Alberta early bird bet of the day seems pretty easy to me. The Blue Jays are minus 127 on the money line.
Royals are the hottest team in Major League Baseball right now.
No!
They've won 8 in a row. They're 9-1 in their last 10.
Oh God!
No, again, 8 games back.
God.
They're not. I mean, still, you go on a clip like this, and you're still far out. But
I don't care. The play is still Blue Jays money line.
Sure,
Kirk
yeah.
hit,
Right? We're going. Yeah.
Nobody's going to be opposed
Back
to
to
Blue
the
Jays
well.
money line.
Back to the well.
I don't think we need to add to it.
I love that one.
No.
Let's just go Blue Jays money line with a Kirk hit. That's it. It'd be a plus number because the money line's minus 127. I guess it's because the Royals are so hot, like you mentioned. Who have the Royals played recently? Have they beaten some good teams, or are they just beating a bunch of bottom feeders?
The poor here.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of wondering.
Royals and the Jays. Yeah, it's 3 against the Royals, 3 against the Mariners. The Royals swept aside the Tigers at home. They swept aside the Athletics at home in a 4-game set, and then they beat the Angels.
Well, then it's
to take the rubber match of a series with the Angels. So, yeah,
we like it.
With what you will.
We're on the Jays, minus 127, plus a Kirk hit. You'll be able to find that at Play Alberta. Play Alberta, the title sponsor of everything we do here all day long at Edmonton Sports Talk. Bigger bets and buy-ins are now available for nearly all live dealer games from blackjack to baccarat. Your favorite tables are waiting to deal you in, whether you're kicking back at home or looking for some fun on the go. Now's your chance to enhance your Play Alberta experience with new elevated stakes. Visit playalberta.ca/EST to learn more. That's playalberta.ca/EST. Must be 18 plus to play. If you gamble, please use your game sense. You can go to the Play Alberta app or go to playalberta.ca, click on EST specials, and you will see shortly. I'm going to send it over about 10 minutes. It'll be up. Blue Jays money line and a Kirk hit for today. We got weekly confessions coming up. What would you like to confess today? You can send those in to 780-218-9999. That is 780-218-9999. And then we will have Mr. Mike's Estes discussion as well. We are 3 weeks away from the Estes. VR Montenegro texts in and says, Oilers goaltending is the talk of the Great Lakes.
Yeah.
T-Mac says Atif songs have got you flagged.
That might be the issue, actually. Atif, sadly to say, we won't be able to play any more of your mumble rap.
Colton texts in and says, I thought for sure Dusty got too big for himself and decided to shut down EST mid-segment. That TSN is rubbing off. Ooh.
Never say never.
Yeah, who knows? Done. How's it feel? That would not be good. All right, if you were listening over on 95.7 Cruise FM, that's the good news. Even if the YouTube went down, we'd still be live on 95.7, so you can still get the juice that you need in the morning. A couple minutes commercials, quick traffic update there over on the FM dial. If you're on YouTube or TuneIn or iHeart, we got a sports update. Brought to you by the great staff at Park Mazda and dealer principal Mitch Lewicki, who also walks around the office with a headset on at all times. Visit them at 983 First Street in Sherwood Park.
Jays back in action tonight. They'll open a 6-game homestand with a 3-game series with the Royals. Max Scherzer gets the start. First pitch 5:07. The Jays enter play 2 games back of a wild card spot. Elsewhere last night, Cal Raleigh busted out of a season-long slump. He had 3 home runs. First 3-homer game of his career in a 9-2 Mariners victory over the Phillies. Canada pulling off the upset at the Little League World Series as they would knock off Panama 3-2 in extras. Canada now 2-1 at the tournament will face Asia Pacific later this afternoon at 3 o'clock. The Montreal Victoires' missing Walter Cup Championship trophy has been found after being lost during shipment. Reunited with the team, the league announced yesterday. The trophy went missing last week when it failed to arrive in Lethbridge. Whereas to spend the day with Victoire forward at Dara Gregg, a container did arrive, but not the one the PWHL shipped with the trophy inside. It's unclear where the trophy was found or how it went missing. The Elks will be on a bye week for Week 13. They'll be back in action Labor Day Monday down in Calgary, and we want to take you there. Elks and Stamps, Labor Day Monday. Only a handful of tickets left for the EST Labor Day bus. Head to goelks.com/Labor Day bus and use the code word EST Labor Day for $15 off tickets. Tickets include transportation to and from McMahon Stadium, food and drink on the bus, plus game tickets. Week 13 will kick off Friday from Winnipeg when the 5-5 Bombers host the 9-1 Alouettes. Sports update brought to you by the great staff at Park Mazda and dealer principal Mitch Lewicki, where he'd like to wish Big Uke a happy birthday.
Hi there. If you're like me, you like to picture yourself in luxury, even though there's absolutely no way you could afford it. And if you can, well, even better. Thankfully, I picture myself in something that is luxury, but still absolutely affordable, like the all-new Mazda CX-90 from Park Mazda. With the new luxury features like facial recognition settings and quilted detail Napa leather seating, I can pretend to be comfortable with all of my proper settings activated without even touching a button, thanks to Mitch Lewicki and the great staff at Park Mazda. I like to picture Mitch Lewicki as newborn 8-pound, 6-ounce Mitch Lewicki. You can picture grown-up Mitch, or teenage Mitch, or bearded Mitch, or whoever you want.
Park Mazda, your dealer for life in Sherwood Park off Y Road, parkmazda.ca.
Yeah. You may get fired from what's transpired. Believe when we say, why'd you make that trade? Now we are 2 years apart from Connor breaking your heart. Jari overpaid. Why'd you make that trade? Tell me why Trent Frederick got a no trade. Tell me why you didn't match on Dylan Holloway. Tell me why the Jari deal was an overpay. Why'd you make that trade? Knobloch was fired. Cassidy desired. Yes, I know you think Babs is great, but talking in third person is strange. Tell me why you gave 7 years to Jay. Tell me why Knob's extension was a mistake. Tell me why the Jari deal was an overpay. Why'd you make that trade? Now I can see that you're falling apart from the way that it used to be. Yeah, no matter the reason, we want you to know that if you don't win a Stanley, you may be fired and not rehired. You may. Don't wanna hear you.
7:34 on the Nielsen Nielson Show. Thank you very much for being here today. 780-218-9999 is where you can get in. Shovelhead texts in. It says, good morning, guys. I listened to your show through EST.com. This is the second time that it's dropped. Now there's music playing. It's good now? But why would it have dropped on... Oh, because we play it through the YouTube feed.
Yeah.
That's true. So, yeah, the online ones would have been a little bit different.
And
Still
so-
smooth on 95.7.
Yeah,
Because that's coming through the board.
Instead of the dead air, I stopped it so it could play the music.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But now it's back.
Yeah.
All right. So, yeah, sorry. We're having some issues with YouTube today. We've had two things pop up. We're not too sure why, though. We haven't got like a message saying, hey, stop doing this.
Yeah, just let us know.
So, yeah, just give us a heads up, YouTube, whatever we're not supposed to do.
We'll work with you.
We'll stop doing it. All right. 780-218-9999 is where you can get in this morning. We need your weekly confessions, and we'll get to your confessions coming up. Text those in to the Paris Jewelers inbox. We've got the Mr. Mike's Estes that are coming up. That'll be happening on 3 weeks today, September 15th. And we're going to dive into a couple of conversations over there this morning as well. Chris says YouTube will be doing policy checks all day long, apparently. What does that mean? They're just going across to different...
But we're fine.
Going across to different shows?
You can't discipline us if you...
Yeah. I don't know.
Like, what do we...
That's kind of weird. Thomas says, same issues on iHeart. Yeah, the issues would be popping up online if the stream goes down on YouTube, because we take the YouTube stream and feed it out to iHeart and TuneIn and EdmontonSportsTalk.com. The 95.7 Cruise FM feed, though, will be clear no matter what through the entire morning, because we send the message over there in another fashion.
You got options. That's the good thing.
Amishman19 says the AI looking for policy violations is on a power trip right now. Yeah, I guess it kind of sounds like it is, isn't it?
Chill out.
We'll see. So no promises that doesn't pop up again here at some point, but we will see what happens moving forward. All right. Weekly confessions. That is brought to you by Spectrum Rental. They had a great confession today. Spectrum Rental, where they confess to binge watching Korean John Wick type shows for the last 2 weeks. Finish your landscaping project with equipment from Spectrum Rental. Rick, what are you confessing today?
Well, I confess that I'm going to have to start. It's the beginning of the sundowning of the Birmingham Barracuda season in the Dunya, I think.
Oh no!
Yeah, I think it's
what's the record? What's going on? Where are you in the standings?
Well, it's not a lot of track left here. Trade deadline is this week, so gotta kind of either or get off the pot. Another loss week 12. So it leaves me, and just pulling up the standings here for this year's Dunya, sitting at 6-6. But that's
three of the 4 teams make the playoffs, though.
Third place, yeah. But I'm just...
So you're just going to mail it in? And
I know that Davis Alexander and Tyson Philpott largely have been carrying the year. If I do get to the championship, we've already mapped out which week that is.
It's Alouettes
Guess
week?
who's on a bye?
The Alouettes.
There's no way that even if I do get to the championship, now, yeah, you could say, well, you make the playoffs, anything can, yeah, that's fine and good. But in fantasy, and given my heavy stack at those two positions, what would be the point? I've been to enough finals and lost. If we were giving out championships and jerseys and trophies for making it to the finals and being the bridesmaid, hell, I'm leading the charge here. I know what it takes to get to a final. It's winning the final that matters. And if I have no chance in hell in winning the final, I mean, what would you say? I'm looking for a little free advice here as well.
Well, it's tough because you're not going to be able to trade Philpott or Alexander because nobody will want them if it's championship week.
No, but they could compliment you to get you there for the other two teams that are involved. And accumulating a few picks. I mean, getting a few picks wouldn't hurt. There are some other things on the roster that I could probably kind of toy around with in terms of complementary pieces, but would you not agree that if you're looking at that week as a championship week and you have Davis Alexander, Tyson Philpott, it really doesn't matter at this point?
Yeah, I get.
It's terrible to say. Like I
feel like they have to. So is that a 3-team bye week, or is it's just you happen to have the Alouettes out?
Yeah, it's one of those two. I think there's another team as well. That's when it gets to the 3-game week or whatever. Yeah,
the Cavis Reed Fantasy Football League of Adult things goes deeper.
into the. I fail to agree
into
with
the
that.
season.
No.
Yeah, that's That's a tough one.
So just my my spark for CFL fantasy is slowly fizzling out.
You need to get more leagues. I got various leagues. I got what I would label as a couple of contenders.
Hey, when you're in the league, there's really no reason to be in other ones. Just say that.
McDiesel 780 says, when is Plaid Shirt Day? It's not Plaid Shirt Day. It's an entire month.
Day.
It's Plaidtoberfest. It'll start on Thursday, October 1st. I wear a plaid shirt every single day in the month of October. Trev, you can text in your confessions to 780-218-9999. Trev, what's your confession?
I confess I'm a little on edge right now. I'm not going to lie.
About the YouTube stuff?
Yeah. I'm like, what's going on here?
Oh, yeah, I want to know what's happening.
I'm just trying to do some digging. Can't really get any answers right now. But the FTs is approximately 3 weeks away, boys.
Yes, it is.
Last year, Dusty gave me some razors.
I did.
To shave.
Oh,
I confess I'm still using the same razor that you bought me.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
I bought you one razor.
It was
a 3-pack.
Yeah, it was a 3-pack.
It was a razor with the
3 is you should. That's
because
you don't shave every day. Like what?
Once a week.
There's no way 3 razors should last you a year.
They can.
What?
They
Why
have.
not?
They have.
If you have a beard and you're not using them,
once a week.
They have for me.
Once a week.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And it's funny. I alternate like week by week. So I'll use the one that Dusty got me a year ago, and then the next week I'll use the one that I've been using for 2 years.
See, now that
so
I must go through razors at a different level than other people.
You've got thick hair though. Look at that.
Like face hair?
Oh yeah. Well, you got a full on like mine's patchy, man. Mine's patchy.
Well, like I use like a razor.
They're expensive, man.
I know they're expensive, but actually I get them at Costco and they're pretty affordable.
That's
the thing as well. Like
Yeah.
I look and I'm like, I can endure the roughness, the tugging.
It's a small price to pay for the price.
Yeah, like I get a 20-pack at Costco. It's pretty reasonable. It's like $30, and I probably use one razor every 3 weeks, 2 weeks.
Damn.
I only shave.
You should send them.
I only
my
really
way when
shave
you-
like once a week. Like I'll shave before a CFL
But
game.
you're not doing
I'll
the
take
full.
down my neck.
Yeah, the neck.
Just my neck and like my cheeks.
So that's not a lot.
When you're done with them, Dusty, you should bring them in. I can.
You want my used razor blades?
I could use them.
You could use them for the rest of your life.
They've got a lot of miles left on those.
Yeah. DVD texts in and says, "Wait, I use a new razor every shave once a week. Am I wrong?"
What?
Yeah, you don't need to do that.
That is absurd.
Well, unless you've got like what are you shaving?
No, that's too much. That's a waste
of money. That's a good deal though.
That is such a waste of
What
money.
do you say? $30 for a 20-pack?
Yeah, it's
That's
like
not bad.
it's 16 to 20 razors for about $30.
Yeah, because at the grocery it's like what, a 6-pack
It's
that you
insane
get
there.
for like $30?
Yeah, 20
Yeah.
25 or
No,
something.
guys, I'm telling you, if you want razor blades, Costco.
I can't
It's like
go
the
there.
only thing I get at Costco. Next time I go there, Rick, if you want,
I'm not allowed.
I can
Yeah,
bring
I'll
some in. I
send
can
you a
bring
little
some
bit of
in.
money. Yeah,
It's a
e-transfer you.
It's a fancy little thing I have
would love
with my card that my wife gave me and said, use this when you go to Costco.
I'll join you.
It's the card.
I'll come with you.
Do you have Well, you can go by yourself. You have a Costco card.
I don't.
Oh, you don't have a Costco card. I don't even know if you're allowed to come in with me.
Yeah, I am.
Are you sure?
I did it with my roommates before.
Yeah, but did they actually, did you sneak in?
No.
Or you just
I
walked
just
in?
walked in with them.
Interesting. I didn't think non-members were even allowed in.
Oh yeah,
That's why I don't go.
I'm allowed
They
it.
don't want me. I don't want them.
So you could walk in if you were with somebody who had a card, I guess.
You don't have to pay. Like when you pay, you don't have to present like, hello.
No, when you pay, they scan your Costco
See, so
card.
that's- yeah.
Yeah, so you couldn't go. You could go in with somebody, but if you bought anything, you'd have to be going in with the person. And you have to. Yeah.
But it works. Look at this. Look at how good my face looks right now. See how smooth that is? Still gets her done.
Oh, your face looks great, Trev.
Thank you.
You don't need to. Who's the DVD? Every shade? Like no.
Every shave
you
seems
don't
a
need
little
to do
crazy.
That, man. That's a waste.
Yeah, that's.
I'll take those razors once you're done DVD.
Good as new.
If you want to swing by the office at 17205 107th Avenue and drop off your used razors for Trev,
Slightly used.
he
Slightly
will take.
used.
Here's what I know. I know you're joking about this because you're like a germ guy. There's no way you would use somebody else's used razor. Not a million years.
No, I'd have to like really wash them.
Yeah,
Really, but then that would do some damage.
A
to
little
the
vinegar.
blades.
Yeah.
there's just no. I don't see. There's no way.
I'd have a hard time with that. Well, that's like skin, like face skin. It's not like hands. Like you use your hands a lot. Nothing's really touching your. Well, I guess you're touching your face, so maybe
It's all skin.
Yeah, I don't know. Probably not. I don't think I'd do that.
Concrete Dan says, Buddy blowing through a razor a week must be using those Bic single-use disposables.
Maybe that's what it is.
Equivalent of hacksaws for your face.
If that's what it is.
Yeah.
He's not buying the mock 20s, hey? Like that. You can't
DVD.
Be,
I didn't know you had a
Like the
huge. I didn't know you were
plastic
super rich.
Yeah, my grandpa used those.
Holy hell.
DVD is loaded. Yeah, my shaving routine is now basically got down to like Thursday or Wednesday tomorrow night, because I'll fly out to Winnipeg on Thursday. So I've got like a razor to sort of just trim up.
Do you shave day of?
Trim up the beard.
Day of?
And then morning of the game, I'll shave my neck.
Okay, morning
and
of,
the top part of my cheeks.
So you
that's
can't
about
afford
it.
to kind of have a cut or anything. Like you got to keep it.
It's risky.
It's a risky business.
Dave Jameson did give me advice years and years ago that there's like this thing you can get that you dab on your cut and it will like stop it from bleeding immediately. But he did tell me, he said it stings a little bit. And I said, I don't want that. The Gordfather texts in and says, DVD just flexing that big media money on all of us this morning.
It's not. It's
with a new razor a day.
I don't think it's Derek Van Diest, this DVD.
Vance Van Vanderven says, look at me. I'm DVD Rockefeller. I use nothing but new razors. I have to quickly set my face on fire and then put it out. Like Vance. All right, my confession. This confession. I'm having a hard time with this. So I have the first overall pick in a Superflex league.
Mm-hmm.
And the smart money is just to take Josh Allen because it's a Superflex league and he's always like 1 or 2 in quarterbacks.
What did Boom tell you?
Well, Boom told me to take who's ever there. I don't know if like it's a Superflex league where the guys don't draft quarterbacks as heavily and quickly as I've seen in other Superflex leagues or in mock drafts. So I don't know. Like I guess my confession is I'm slightly considering passing on Josh Allen at 1 and taking my boy Jahmyr Gibbs. And then usually in a Superflex draft, like 12 quarterbacks would be gone in the first 2 rounds. But in this league, it's more like 6 or 7.
Are you concerned that they're not going to follow through with that and they've kind of set you up for?
Well, that's.
For
I'm sitting there going,
long
Josh
play here?
Allen, and then there's not another quarterback that goes to the 2nd round, and I'm like, damn it, what have I done? So I don't know. I'm torn here. When I got the first pick, instantly I was like, it's Josh Allen. Don't worry about it. I'm 100% taking Josh Allen. I've always wanted to take Josh Allen in a league, and I've never had a top 3 pick to get the job done. But now the more I think about it, I go, well, there could be a really good quarterback that should be going in the first 2 rounds of the Superflex league, still sitting there waiting for me at the 2-3 turn, which would be the 24th and 25th picks. So I don't know. What do you think? 780-218-9999. Remember, it is a Superflex league. This is not a 1 quarterback league. I would never take Josh Allen first round or even 2nd round in a 1 quarterback league. But it's a Superflex league. Quarterback is a deep position. Tango over on the Nasty Chat says, take Gibbs. QBs are deep. Old Gill says, depends on the amount in your league. Superflex 101, you should pass. Take Gibbs and then go QB at the turn. CDJ says, I'd take Gibbs and wait until it comes back to you. You could stack 2 QBs on the way back. Supersized Indiana Jones says, hey, Jay Milne, is that a used razor in your pocket or are you just happy to see me? I don't know. Plus, I'm also sitting there going, am I just thinking about this because I'm a Lions homer and I want Jahmyr Gibbs?
Yeah, well, that's something to do with it as well. And if you are, then you should.
It's killing me. I've always wanted this pick for the exact reason to take Josh Allen. And now it's sitting there and I'm thinking about not taking Josh Allen.
But due to the nature of the league, which is fine.
Well, I've drafted with these guys for a long time.
So you know.
And we're sitting in a Superflex league in Philly there last year. Got Dak Prescott in like the 7th round.
Yeah.
Dak Prescott's supposed to go in like the 3rd round of a Superflex league. So I don't know what to do. And it's rattling me.
Go off what you know. This is what you know. This is how it goes.
This text is in and said there's no handle on it, but it says, what you need, Dusty, is a piece of paper in your pocket that says Josh Allen no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would have to.
I get that reference.
You do. It's a draft day reference. So yeah, it comes down to Gibbs or Allen. I just don't know. I've been doing a bunch of mocks on the Draft Wizard mock app, but in that one, like 12 quarterbacks are gone in the first 22 picks. So it's totally not relatable to the league I'm in. It's not helping me at all, and it's frustrating me. Sorry, everybody. These are things that I have to deal with.
This is what
my
the
inner
segment's for.
monologue
This
here.
is what Confessions was bred for, was fantasy football sweating.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean,
That's
so
true.
this is the place to do it if you're going to do it.
Tango says Josh Allen, then hope Gibbs is available at the next pick. Yeah, there's zero chance of that happening.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I take Josh Allen, Gibbs probably goes number 2.
You've answered your. There's your answer.
Then I also worry, does Gibbs get such a workload that he gets hurt? Then I'm sitting there watching Josh Allen, who's always healthy,
that's
having an incredible time.
Yeah, ifs and buts. You can't go into fantasy being like, well, if this guy gets hurt during the season, well, they all get hurt, right?
McDiesel 780 says Dusty has a list of draft picks on his arm in ink, like Michael in Prison Break.
Still said you should get the play calling band for the
sleeve. Actually, I have one.
Picks,
Marshall
right?
has one.
Remember we were talking about this last year? Yeah,
I should do that for the draft.
Yeah.
Okay, let me just see here.
I think it'd really spin the other people. Like,
I have a sleepers
category. With their
category.
minds.
Oh, they'd be mad. Yeah. That's pretty good. I think actually that's a great idea. 2 top 20 quarterbacks at Superflex will hold the fort. You need a team, not just one star. Man. Big Mabel Bet says throw everyone off by drafting Kyle Allen first overall. I know if I was, it's a 4-point passing touchdown league, which changes the value of quarterbacks a little bit as well. Anyway, yeah, it's just, my confession is it's totally gotten to my mind. I still have 2 weeks today until the draft. I got lots of time.
Oh, well,
to sit and stew and go back and forth, and I don't know what.
We'll talk about this next Tuesday.
Well, we probably will. At least remind me for an update.
Sure, yeah.
Next,
maybe you can give yourself advice tomorrow at around 7:30.
I should have asked Boom yesterday. You're right. I should have asked Boom. Josh
call
Allen
him up,
or Jahmyr
1-900
Gibbs,
Boom Boom.
First overall,
$4.99 a minute. Hi, you've reached the Boom hotline. You all winners.
And no matter what pick you ask for, he just says, "Take the best player available."
It's a recorded answer. You don't even get him live. You can ask him anything. And he just...
Anyway, we'll have to get into that. All right, so the Mr. Mike's Estes will be happening 3 weeks from today.
Jeez,
we were tasked by Awanik to discuss the gutsiest performance of the year category and the live on air performance of the year categories today. So let's open up our Estes tracking folder and see what we got. Here is the gutsiest performance of the year. These are not your finalists, but these are everything. Pretty good list. It starts with Nielson being hungover the morning after last year's Estes and tries coffee for the first time.
Oh, and that was the EST branded, I think. Hey, was that the coffee that we had?
Was it? Yeah, it would have been our own coffee because we were selling it at the
wacky.
Estes the night before. That was a tough morning. I stayed at the after party at Hudson's slightly too late. I should have left when my parents told me I had to go home.
And your reply to them when they said,
I'm not effing leaving. And then I had a great time.
Yeah.
But I got home at like 2:30 and had to come in and do the show. So that wasn't good.
Stay up with the big dogs.
So that was a good one. EST afternoon, boys after eating donaires, October 10th. How's that a gutsy performance?
That was
eating
brutal.
a donaires a
They eat
gutsy
donaires?
performance. I think you can zack that one.
Oh, that was so tough.
Delete it. Delete.
Yeah, delete it.
That shouldn't even be in there.
I don't know what that one is.
Near the end of it, they're like, oh, I don't feel good.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Oh, donaire. Oh.
Hey, speaking of the Estes quickly.
2 hours.
Do I qualify as guest of the year because I was on
this show?
On the show yesterday. I was on.
Well, one off.
One
now you
off.
have. I think you have joined our show though a couple of times as well.
That's true. That's
show.
allowed. That's allowed.
Gray area. Yeah.
Gray area.
A couple of times.
Yeah.
Not a few times.
A few times. Just a couple. What else we got? Gutsiest performance of the year. Sleepy Coob after taking Neocitrin on EST afternoons.
I think I remember that day too, and he was concocting all this stuff in the kitchen there with his drinks and teas and everything.
Jay driving a rental car. Reed Wilkins show, October 23rd.
He had the old farm truck in here yesterday. I saw.
Did he?
Yeah.
Dusty and Eric choked down the worst hot dogs they ever had in their life, October 27th.
That was the 3 and 3, right? 3 beers, 3 dogs on that.
Yeah, they were dry that day.
Yeah, we brought him in. That was tough.
Maddie doing the entire hangout and lock shop dressed as a Pop-Tart. on Halloween.
That was pretty good.
That was good.
That was more funny than gutsy. Like was
Yeah,
it?
not
was
gutsy. Not
Yeah,
gutsy.
like was it tough?
No, it was more funny. I mean, I guess, was it tough to sit in the costume?
I
Wear
would
a
put it-
Halloween costume on
I would
Halloween.
put
is
it
not
in
gutsy.
moment of the year. Like I was laughing my
Yeah.
butt off.
Yeah, or
yeah.
episode of the year. It
Yeah.
could be
Not gutsy.
hangout episode of the year.
Yeah,
Delete.
it could be.
Delete.
Yeah, delete it. LTE hosting Nielsen show morning after the Riders win. Do you remember which Riders win that was?
Probably the Grey Cup,
Yeah, I think it was Grey Cup.
Oh, yeah, obviously, yeah.
which I'd say the more gutsier one was doing after the Labor Day with Dave.
Oh yeah.
I was going to
But
say.
that does
was-
talk.
Yeah.
That one doesn't. It happened before last year's Estes, right?
Right.
No, that was before last year's Estes, yeah.
But yeah, that would have been.
The
sure.
the Nasties tailgating in -20 for the Nielsen Christmas show.
Oh,
Still remember
Remember that cool there? That was
bouncing around
colder
in
than
their skidoo
-20.
suits,
I
yeah.
mean that
That was hilarious.
that has to win it. No.
We've got the draft of chores, January 21st. I mean, that was our first chore draft. Maybe we don't. Why would that
Delete.
be on there? Gutsy.
Delete.
I would delete that one. Gremlins, March 13th, Friday the 13th pregame. Coob and Benny take over.
Oh yeah, that was good.
That was when Tommy couldn't connect or whatever, and then
Yeah,
those guys
okay.
took over and did it.
Difficulties.
That's gutsy. When you're not prepped to, and you just slide in,
Yeah,
that
that
is
was a
a
good
truly
one.
gutsy performance.
I agree.
Okay, what about this one? The opening of the Reed Wilkins show, Seinfeld episode based on the Knicks' 29-point comeback. Gutsy? Is that in the wrong category? I feel like I should be in the wrong category. I remember being pretty funny,
Not gutsy.
but I don't know if it would qualify as gutsy. Like this one, too. I think, is somebody putting these in the wrong category? Am I missing a category here?
It's a Zach, man.
It says Reed's goal call of Star Wars, June 16th. Also not gutsy.
Not gutsy at all.
But-
Delete.
Yeah. Harmonization of goal, last 10 minutes of ESPN, also not gutsy.
I think
Zach has been filling out the wrong category here.
So it's a last man standing. You delete all these that he's filled in, and who are we left with? The people outside during the right? Like that's,
Yeah, Coob is okay. So officially, Coob has ruined that category. Live on air performance of the year. Okay, there's a bunch in here. This is interesting. Somebody over there riding the pine says a free agent show extension. I mean, that could be gutsy. We went for 6 straight hours.
That kind of is gutsy.
It's more gutsy than some of the other stuff on there,
Oh,
but it's
yeah.
also in the mix for other stuff too. We should probably throw that in there. We extended coverage by 4 hours.
Stephen J. Milne in the nasty chat. Yeah, wrong category. Seinfeld was funny. Coob is off the rails.
Yeah, Coob.
These placements. Well,
I would think next year we
have
say
to
Coob
get
can't
him.
be in on the.
No, he can't be.
Yeah, that's. Let me put in here.
He'd be like, what?
Free agency show
Why?
extended
Poor
by
guy.
4 hours.
Why not?
maybe he's had that Neo Citron again.
Because
He
he
was
failed.
filling all these out during the Neo Citron day.
That's why.
A little sleepy.
Let's go live performance of the year. This is another word that we're discussing today. Curtis Araxi, tall boy of the 2025 Estes, played a couple songs for us. Gager and Hernan to launch the McDavid signing show on October 6th. They're pretty excited about that. Is that when Gager was doing the dancing?
Yes.
The gift.
And the gift that became a gift?
That was good.
Jay Milne is JD Martinez on the Hangout on Halloween.
That was
Yeah, that was
funny.
good.
He stayed in character.
Yeah, the whole time.
He didn't break.
Jay and Reed as you and me on Halloween on the Reed Wilkins
pretty
show.
funny, too.
That was good. Dusty's elk call for live performance. Lieutenant Eric's 12 Days of Christmas. Jay whistling Patience on November 24th on the Reed Wilkins show. I remember that.
November 24th. Yeah.
Lester the Cat and the Oilers on the opening of the Reed Wilkins show on November 4th. Nasty sing happy birthday to LTE from the Christmas tailgate, -20 outside. Chet Palmer anytime. Reed says singing, but or signing. It says signing OLP, but probably singing. Primal Peak Male Kick, Reed Wilkins show, June 1st. Reed with the James Bond HR violation to open hour 2 of the Reed Wilkins show on June 5th. Greg Buchanan on Wagon Wednesday. Coob hosting EST afternoons for the first time.
Puts himself on there.
For live performance of the year.
Just doing a show. Doing his job.
This guy is
Get him
just-
off here.
My God.
He's going to hit on one of these.
Ridiculous.
Gager as Macho Man, ESC Afternoons, July 22nd. Benny's intro for Benny at Night. And the opening of the Reed Wilkins show. This is in there twice. The opening of the Reed Wilkins show, Seinfeld episode based on 29-point Knicks comeback. All right, so I think other people need to be throwing in stuff into the live performance of the year outside of Coob.
Yeah, I agree.
If you have any live performance of the year suggestions, you can text those in. 780-218-9999.
With the Alan Jackson experience, I mean, they were close to our tent at the tailgate, and they performed there, and that was, there's a tie-in.
No way.
Selfishly, could I throw in the Levi call?
Oh, yeah. I have that. I think that's under like funny thing too, but Herbert the Pervert Levi call?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Well, it's
I
got to
didn't
be.
know if it was in there.
Let's put it in there, and then Maddie can determine which categories it ends up going in. Herbert the Pervert.
Just if Zach's
Levi.
if Zach's throwing in
Disc call. Yeah, if Coob's just putting in Coob hosting EST Afternoons for the first time.
I'm going to put me hosting Oil Stream for the first time.
Have you not won a live performance for 12 Days of Christmas? What were the live performance
I have one
winners?
SD trophy.
We had the winner for the A&W song, the first Estes.
Right.
Yes.
Remember we played the A&W song?
Yes.
Jonathan.
What won last year for live performance of the year?
I don't remember much of last year's Estes, Dustin.
Yeah, nobody usually does. We need a list of previous winners. I'm sure Wanik has that somewhere that is accessible to us, but we don't know how to find
Was
it.
it
He's
La
going to come in
Bamba?
today and be really mad
La
at
Bamba
us.
to-
Oh, it was
Could have
Hernan's
been
La
that,
Bamba.
Yeah.
It was Hernan's La Bamba. So Lieutenant Eric's 12 Days of Christmas still has not won an Esty for live performance. I mean,
But that's...
oh, what a world are we living in here, though?
No,
That's
but then it gets
brilliant.
people talking. It could be one of those things like, still haven't won it. Still haven't won it. Yeah.
I think it's, I don't know.
Maybe, hey,
We should throw
maybe it's got to be better.
Brundon, he did the Rubik's Cube.
For
just
live
over
performance.
a minute.
Put that in there.
Yeah.
Throw that in there. Brendan does Rubik's Cube in less than 90 seconds. And I watched that, and at the end of it, he was like,
called
we're not
it.
even going to take a minute and 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Boom.
He's like, we're going to
Done.
smash it. I like that.
I was
That's confident.
thinking, so we, like, I call him Brundon.
Brundon.
But Brundon. I do like some sort of, like, is his nickname the Cube or Rubes? Because of Rubik's Cube?
Ruby?
Ruby. I do like Brundon, though.
Yeah, I'm
stuck
on Brundon.
That's pretty good. Anyway, 3 weeks away from the Estes. Get your outfits ready. It's going to be a night that you'll never forget. Sold out event at the Varscona Theater, expecting close to 200 people to be in attendance. All right, coming up. If you're listening over on 95.7 Cruise FM, couple minutes of commercials, quick traffic update, then you're back with us. If you are watching on YouTube or listening on TuneIn or iHeart, we do have a sports update for you. It is brought to you by Windsor Plywood Leduc, locally owned and operated, serving Leduc and the surrounding area since 1993. Doors, flooring, baseboards, and of course, plywood.
Windsor, the experts you need to know.
Put that in the mix.
Yeah, right.
Live performance of the year.
gotta be- Sure, yeah.
Lieutenant Eric's
That's-
wiggle to the jingle for Windsor Plywood. Go see the knowledgeable staff at Windsor Plywood Leduc. I'm putting it in.
The Blue Jays are back in action tonight. They'll open a 6-game homestand with a 3-game set against the red-hot Kansas City Royals. First pitch 5:07. Max Scherzer will man the mound. The Jays enter play today 2 games back of a wild card spot. Elsewhere last night, Cal Raleigh busted out of a season-long slump with his first 3-home-run game of his career in a 9-2 Mariners victory over the Phillies. Sticking with baseball, Little League World Series action saw Canada pull off the upset, defeating Panama 3-2 in extras. Canada now 2-1 at the tournament. They'll take on Asia Pacific later this afternoon at 3 o'clock. The Montreal Victoires' missing Walter Cup Championship trophy has been located after being lost during shipment. Reunited with the team, the league announced yesterday the trophy went missing last week when it failed to arrive in Lethbridge, where it was supposed to spend the day with Victoire forward Dara Gregg. A container did arrive, but not the one the league shipped with the trophy inside. It's unclear where the trophy was found or how it went missing. CFL Week 13 will see the Elks on a bye week. They're back in action Labor Day Monday down in Calgary, and we want to take you there. Join the Edmonton Sports Talk Labor Day Bus Monday as the Elks battle the Stampeders. Head to goelks.com/Labor Day Bus and use the code word EST Labor Day for $15 off tickets. Only a handful of tickets remain. They include transportation to and from McMahon, food and drink on the bus, and the game tickets. Week 13 will kick off Friday night when the 5-5 Blue Bombers host the 9-1 Montreal Alouettes. Sports update brought to you by Windsor Plywood Leduc, locally owned and operated, serving Leduc and the surrounding area since 1993. Doors, flooring, baseboards, and of course, plywood. Go see the knowledgeable staff at Windsor Plywood Leduc.
This is the concrete castle of the North. We defend it as such.
The glory days about to be restored in the concrete castle of the North.
Brandad.
Defend to the end, bend but not breaking. Commonwealth roar, the concrete shaking. The double E is back, so hop on board. Get your helmet, your pads, the sword. Nobody is invading the concrete castle of the North.
We're not a good team, we're a great team.
Party throwing darts, ranking breaking tackles. The defense locking you down in some shackles. Kill him on the sideline, losing his mind. Get on your feet, it's about damn time. The glory days about to be restored.
This is the concrete castle of the North.
In the concrete castle of the North. Defend to the end, bend but not breaking. Commonwealth roar, the concrete shaking. The double E is back, so hop on board. Get your helmet, your pads, defend it with the sword. Nobody is invading the concrete castle of the North.
We're not a good team, we're a great team.
Remember back being an 11-year-old kid, about 75 pounds on the basketball court against the neighborhood bully. Kicking his behind left, right, and center.
I call you when I need you. My heart's on fire.
When it was all said and done, he was a little upset, so he punched me in the mouth.
You come to me, wild and wild.
My uncles were over on the side, observing, talking amongst themselves, adult things.
When you come to me.
When he punched me in my mouth, I decided I'm running to my uncle. And you know what he did? He pushed me back to him. I went back and he punched me in my mouth again. I ran to my uncle, looking for protection. Needed Big Brother to protect me. He pushed me back again. And you know what I did? I faced him in the eyes and I said, my uncle's not going to help me. And I punched him in the face. Then I looked him in the eye and I said, then what? Now what? Now what? Now what are you going to do?
You're simply the best. Better than all the rest. Better than anyone I ever met.
8:07, it is the Nielson Show. Thank you very much for being here today. Dustin Nielson, Lieutenant Eric, and YouTube Trev with you. The Nielson Show today and every day, brought to you by the crew over at Weiss Johnson.
Weiss Johnson, Weiss Johnson, whoa.
Weiss Johnson, Weiss Johnson. Whoa, 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 whoa. Get a new train furnace now, and you get 15% off any additional mechanical system when you do it at the same time. Toss in the air conditioner, the heat pump, the water tank, garage heater, 15% off plus no interest for 24 months. Visit wjsportstock.com to book an estimate today. Of course, you can text us anytime in the Paris Jewelers inbox. Lots of text messages continuing to fly in. And we'll get to a few more of those. We do need somebody to play Kind of Easy Trivia. I think there was a few in the text there, Trev. You can find somebody. We'll play a little Kind of Easy Trivia to get rolling here in hour number 3. Kind of Easy Trivia coming up. 3 questions too many coming up as well. Carter O'Donnell's going to join us, Elks offensive lineman. They are on a bye week, but we got lots to discuss with the Elks. So O'Donnell's going to join us just after 8:30, and then the wrap for William Huff as well. 8 o'clock hour is brought to you by GD Liquidators, Auctions, and Appraisals. Mention EST and you get 5% off anything new or used. Don't miss their monthly online auctions at www.gdliquidators.com. Canadian owned and operated. Make them your first call. 780-447-2787 or visit them at 14510 124th Ave. Had another hiccup on YouTube there while we were in commercial break on the radio. And I see Chris over on the Nasty Chat saying it's happening on a lot of live stream platforms this morning. So it doesn't look like it's just an EST issue. It looks like there might be some YouTube live stream issues.
Yeah, it doesn't even look like an NR issue type of thing. Right?
Like
it's just,
yeah, I mean, I don't think there's anything we can do about it. So. I know YouTube changed a bunch of stuff yesterday.
Yeah.
So I would think
That's
it might be
probably-
their back end trying to work some kinks out on certain stuff. But anyway, it's something we'll monitor as we work our way through the day today. Kind of easy trivia for Mr. Mike's. We've hit 26 in a row.
Correct.
Got to follow up a big performance by my buddy Boom yesterday. Remember your best summer? Well, this one's about to top it. You know that. Welcome to Camp Mike's, Mr. Mike's Mess Hall, waffle fry nachos, campfire mojitos, and stories that get better every round. Camp Mike's. Come make it a summer to remember. Mr. Mike's. Eat locally. Enjoy casually. Sponsor the Esties. All right, who's playing today, Trev? Who do we got, buddy?
Playing today is Scottfer.
Scottfer is going to play today. Parkside, I see your text says it's the drops are happening on iHeart as well. That's because our YouTube feed feeds into iHeart and TuneIn and stuff. So hopefully it's just a today thing with YouTube and we'll get it sorted out.
Cruise FM morning.
Forward. Well, yeah, you can always listen crystal clear,
Got
static
options.
free every single morning over on 95.7 Cruise FM as well. Scottfer is going to play. Needs to get 3 of 5 correct to win today. Let's bring him in. Scottfer, good morning. How are you?
What's going on, boys?
Have you played before?
I have not.
Okay, first timer. I like it. We're going to push this streak to 27. You know how it works. Trev will start the ticker after I read the first question. Good luck, man.
Thanks.
Which team is currently first place in the CFL's West Division?
Elks.
Which former player is now president of the Elks?
Herbie.
Who is taller, Chris Morris or YouTube Trev?
Morris.
Who do the Blue Jays play tonight?
Rangers.
If the playoffs started today, would the Blue Jays be in them?
No.
Got it.
Gets a nipple erection.
That was close.
Oh, is that dirty? This
Herbie.
is not just a dream, it's a wet dream.
I heard Herbie.
Orgasmic proportions.
Oh, is that dirty?
Frustration sets in and the emotion goes out, and then you just start playing by yourself.
Oh, is that dirty?
You cannot come to my house. No, not today.
You cannot come to my house. No, not today.
That was
That was
close.
interesting. He needed the full 5. It was a struggle. It was a back and forth. It was like a tennis match.
It really was. I got pretty worried about him. Did you hear Herbie?
I want to hear Herbie.
Yeah.
Just because he didn't say like Ed Hervey. Just Herbie. I like a guy named Herbie running things.
At least he knew Chris Morris was taller than YouTube, Trev. That helped. Norm texts in says, just driving by the accident on the Yellowhead on my way to the farm at Calahoo. Did you know? Home of Stanley Cup winning head coach Craig Berube.
Did not.
Wait, Craig Berube's from Calahoo?
Thank you for informing.
Incredible. That's pretty impressive. Did not know that. Beef Nips texts in and says, that was sweaty. I love hearing a first time.
Full performance, yeah.
Yeah, that was a little scary, wasn't it? Whew. Ended up getting it done though. So that's nice. All right, let's get into 3 questions too many today. Lieutenant Eric, do you have a liner for the segment?
3 questions too many brought to you by the great staff at Park Mazda and dealer principal Mitch Lewicki, where even his Park Mazda YouTube has been on the fritz this morning.
Yeah,
Park
the
Mazda
live
dealer
feed, yeah.
Well, they have a live, from the, they have a camera in the showroom and then in the, in the fixing bay in the back and everything. And one in his office, actually, that's live 24/7. But it's all been doing the same stuff, so no sweat.
All right. Question number 1. If you guys are going to roll with this concrete castle of the North thing with the Elks, what's the name for Cody Fajardo? Like Cody Fajardo, kind of Tales of the North, but concrete castle of the North name. Send them in. This is fun. I don't know if we have something just off the dome here, but what would you call quarterback Cody Fajardo? And if you missed it, we dropped a brand new banger earlier on the show today. I don't think that's why we were getting hit on. I'll play it again for you. We played it. I think it was when the channel was down briefly. This will give you some time to think about it. What would we call Cody Fajardo if we're going to roll with the concrete castle of the North as labeled? This is Commonwealth as labeled by Mark Killam after the game on Friday.
This is the concrete castle of the North. We defend it as such.
The glory days about to be restored.
Brandad.
Defend to the end, bend but not breaking. Commonwealth roar, the concrete shaking. The double E is back, so hop on board. Get your helmet, your pads, the sword. Nobody is invading the concrete castle of the north.
We're not a good team, we're a great team.
Party throwing darts, ranking, breaking tackles. The defense locking you down in some shackles. Kill him on the sideline, losing his mind. Get on your feet, it's about damn time. The glory days about to be restored.
This is the concrete castle of the north.
In the concrete castle of the north. Defend to the end, bend but not breaking. Commonwealth roar, the concrete shaking. The double E is back, so hop on board. Get your helmet, your pads, defend it with the sword. Nobody is invading the concrete castle of the north.
We're not a good team, we're a great team.
That's our new Elks banger, the concrete castle of the north. Sir Cody the Long Arm.
Sir Vincent Blanchard of Long Leg.
That's a good one.
I think with his distance this
Sir
year.
Vincent Blanchard of Long Leg.
Of Long Leg. Family Long Leg.
Family of Long Leg. Family of Long Leg. Cody the Great.
Not good.
Not good.
Cody the Great, not good.
Cody the Great, not good. Cody the Disrespected by many across the league.
No?
You know, if the Elks,
Sir Death and Taxes.
if the Elks are open to it, we'll give you some Tales of the North love before the game.
Need a music video for this.
Like- Need a music video for the song.
God, man. Black and white, cruising down 118.
A black and white video.
And cruising on 118 and seeing some of the hard, like, locales of 118.
Yeah, as
on
you're
the way to
working your way
Commonwealth.
down
like,
towards Commonwealth.
And then it'll zip down the tailgate type of thing, you know, and that would hit.
Sir Cody, first night Fajardo. Legatus Fajardo.
Legatus.
Somebody said over here, Codyssus, coming off of the Odyssey. Codyssus is actually pretty good. I like that one. Kevin Van Dosser says Cody the Impaler. Reginald Dunlop really liked the song. KG says we need Shoddy Mills rapping that. I would argue we don't. Sir Cody the Earl of Grey Cups.
Well.
That's a good one too. I don't mind it. Cody the Great, not good, is a funny one.
Cody the Great, not good.
Vincent Blanchard. Sir Vincent Blanchard Long Leg.
Of House Long Leg.
Of House Long Leg. What
His
about
name
ranking?
works well,
Let's
too,
do
the
ranking.
whole-
Let's do ranking names.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Ranking.
Friar Rankin.
Friar ranking the Rumbler. Yeah, there's a bunch. There's a bunch here. This could be a lot of fun. And I don't know about you, but I know. I feel like the Elks would be good buying into this. Remember when people were going up to Canadian soccer at Commonwealth, and we had the Tales of the North soccer going over the speakers?
On a loop, yeah.
That was pretty incredible. That was a one-off. I mean, people might get annoyed.
Probably
with
get a name for Carter O'Donnell here coming up. Hey, we could throw
Carter
him a few
O'Donnell's going to
workshop
join us.
titles. Huh?
Yeah. All right, keep your name suggestions coming in here.
Cardor.
Cardor. Hold the door for Fajardo the Great.
Cardor O'Donnell.
Cardor. The entire old line is just those names. Beardor. Cortidor. I guess it could be Markdor. Mark Cordy. Do the whole line.
The whole line is doors.
They're all doors.
They're all holding the door.
Yeah. Scott first says, did I say the Elks president is Harvey? I told you I was nervous. He said Hervey. No,
no Herbie. Okay.
No, yeah, you did say the president was Hervey, but we thought you said Herbie,
which was even
and we
better.
thought it was funny as well. Bones texts in Justin the Swift, Sir Killam the Sharp Beard, with fire in his eyes from the sideline. All right, keep those suggestions coming in. That's a lot of fun. I like that. We do need a third question for 3 questions too many. Although I think I saw Vance and Vanderman send one in. Maybe we'll get that. Sir Fajardo of House Red Zone.
House Red Zone.
House Red Zone's that's a good one. I like that. Question number 2. Do you guys think the Elks are winning people over because they're kind of the opposite of the Oilers?
I've always maintained that the opportunity is there, yes, with the affordability and everything and lack of the stuffiness, I guess, as you could say, of the organization. Yeah, all they needed to do was win, and now they're there. So, yeah, I think it's very easy to kind of hop on board. This is a city with a lot of sporting options aside from the Oilers, and what we've seen with the Riverhawks and such. It is very easy to get on board, especially with the winning, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, I think it's easier for a fan to connect with the Elks on more of a personal level than it is with the Oilers, where these guys are put on pedestals as like gods in the city. Whereas the Elks, after every game, like last game we were there, Rankin, everybody's out.
I've always said it's a
mingling with all the fans. Can you
working
imagine,
man's league.
Can you imagine after an Oilers game if people were just allowed on the ice and McDavid was there signing autographs for
Not
everybody?
at all. Not at all. No.
There's no that doesn't exist anywhere in the National Hockey League, right? It's a different thing.
I'm sure there's some markets you could probably.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. But in the Canadian Football League, it's the accessibility and the availability that you just can't get in the National Hockey League, which I think could go a long way for this team continuing to build. And then, like Eric said, it's more affordable.
It's working man's league. Well, the affordability.
The Oilers kind of come across as elitist, whereas the Elks come across as like every man's team sort of thing.
And you say from a fan's point of view, but from a family point of view, and the affordability as well.
It's ridiculous.
That's the whole.
Good luck taking a family to an Oilers game for less than $1,000.
Yeah, you get down there and yourself.
You can take a family to an Elks game for well below $200
and eat and drink as you please.
Yeah, So yeah, they are very opposite sides of the conversation. But I do think for the Elks, they need to continue to buy in to, doing fun, like kind of the Riverhawks vibe, right? The Riverhawks do a lot of fun stuff. It's an affordable ticket. The more people come out to the Elks games, they're like, hey, the Elks are doing fun stuff. It's an affordable ticket.
Yeah.
And now they're really good.
But baseball is a different sport.
Well, yeah,
where you can have your themes. And this is college league kind of baseball where you do have that fun, you call your name, your team name, this, that, and the other, and it's fun. It's funny, and they have the themes and all that. I don't think you need to get as themey and as kitschy with CFL and the Elks. Now they do country night, that's fine. All that stuff is fine, but I don't think you need to go down. You don't need to go down that path too much. I don't think with the CFL and football.
Well, yeah, but you also only have the 9 games that you
absolutely
need to do, right? So they all have a theme night. They just don't go so over the top like composed.
You don't need to. No.
Now, like they've got some fun things. The fire truck race is simple.
Yeah,
yet awesome.
Somebody said the fire truck should be on hydraulics now with the music.
Yeah, with the music going,
bouncing up and down.
Yeah, when the fire truck comes by to throw touchdown, balls out after the touchdown, it should have hydraulics, and this is playing as this. Big
It's
rims.
the concrete castle of the North. We defend it as such.
The glory days about to be.
I don't know. The Elks have a real window here, though, to be that affordable product that you can really care about. You can get the whole family out to.
And you can touch them. You can reach out and touch them. No velvet ropes.
It's funny because you go down onto the field after an Elks game, and they do have like a little roped off area where players will stand on the one side of it and sign stuff and take pictures with everybody. But then you also look around, and there's just players walking around the field chatting with people. It makes it feel like it's your team.
That's the CFL, and that's how it's always been, how it always should be. And Grey Cup, I mean, you've experienced that and everything, and how you get to kind of.
I would answer this question because the original question was, do you guys think the Elks are winning people over because they're kind of the opposite of the Oilers? I'm not going to say they're winning people over like opposite of the Oilers to like in spite of the Oilers. They can win people over because of how they and the league have the ability to handle things.
Yeah.
Right? The Elks are going to have like 5 or 6 different players or management on our station this week. Just talking about stuff. You can relate to these guys. You can get to know these guys. Most of the Oilers guys are literally like behind a locked door, and even Stoff does. Like Stoff should have Oilers on that show multiple times a week. It's their show. And still you don't hear that enough.
It's the one pro league in the world where you're not You've seen the big four on this continent kind of, assume with the money and kind of go up. And then you have the rest, and you have, the WCL and all that other stuff. CEBL, for example, too. But the CFL just kind of sits. It's nice and in the middle. And long may that continue.
All right, 780-218-9999 is where you can chime in on that conversation. But I think it's a fun conversation. And when the Elks are what would you think the attendance would be for a West final at Commonwealth? Give us your number, people. 780-218-9999 or over on the Nasty Chat.
Well, opponent depending as well would factor in highly.
I mean, if it's the Riders, mind you, if it's the Stamps, it'd be big.
Stamps would be big.
Bombers would still probably be pretty decent.
They'd all be a good
And the
number.
other one would be Rourke and the line. So, but Riders would probably take it to another level. But what would you say? Like West, what they put 32,000 West Finals at 40,000 people.
Yeah, I'll say
people.
35 as a base.
35 would be,
and then
if they don't get 35 for a West Final, unless it's like insanely cold, I would be disappointed.
Even still, cold better than rain. I'll take it 10 out of 10.
Dave in Section T says, I'm getting a little tired of Coulter Woodmansey hanging around our tailgate. How do I tell him? This is one of the guys who's injured, who's just like in the tailgate with the fans.
But now it's come to a point where it's a little much.
Hey, man, we're going to need you to get back in that lineup immediately. Vincenzo says 37,000. Beef Nip says 45 to 50K for West Final. I don't see. If it's 50K,
I don't
old
mind
heads
the
are going to break.
dreaming big,
I think 35 as a base level, 40 would be pretty sweet.
And I think this year, too, if you're in a one-off in a West Final at home and the Grey Cup's down the road in Calgary, that adds to kind of adds to the whole juice and narrative of the situation.
All right, Vance Van Vanderven says, if the Esties are taken over in a diehard type of situation and you take out a henchman, what would you write on his shirt to taunt the other bad guys, a la ho, 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 now I have a machine gun?
What? That's
basically saying if
the Esties are
if somebody
taken
was
over,
to invade the Esties and take over the Varscona Theater, and we managed to get one of their henchmen and we wanted to send a message, what would we write on the shirt?
Wow.
I have a suggestion.
Depends who the henchman is, too.
Yo, what's up, man? Hey, you send that henchman back to the bad guys with a shirt that says, yo, what's up, man? You flip them over on the back. It says, do. These people are insane. These people are insane. What would you say, Trev?
I have no idea. I like that a lot. I was thinking like nasty, maybe.
I'd write
nasty.
line 2 of the song, first verse.
Yeah, first verse. Going out.
Play it again.
Chris Dixon says 37,000 for a West Final if it's the Riders, 29K if it's anyone else.
It's over 30 for sure.
Over 30.
I'm 35 as a base.
It's over 30 for a chance to see your team win one game to get to the Grey Cup for the first time in a long time.
Final push to get him there, yeah.
It's over 30 easy. I'm expecting Labor Day rematch to be over 30 as well.
Especially if they can go down to Calgary and wax them.
They crush them. Waddy in Cloverdale says, you guys at EST are helping the EE with your interviews and exposure. I haven't missed a game this year after not watching a handful of games the last 15 years. Listening to the personalities of the players on your shows makes me want to get behind them.
Good.
Boom.
Good.
That's what we're talking about. Colton says, last West Final here was under 30K, I believe, and that team was good. Yeah, but now you've got it's a rare.
This is different sauce, yeah.
Haven't been there in a while, right? I came here to kick ass and smoke, and I just remembered I don't smoke.
That's good. That's the one we were looking for.
Oh, that's pretty funny. Last call suggests the shirt could say, "You don't say."
You don't say is good.
Just something to mess with their mind, right? I've never been in a henchman situation before, but we'll be ready if it happens. If somebody for some reason tries to invade the Esties with a bunch of guns and grenades,
they're messing with their own.
We'll be ready.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah.
We'll be ready. We're not
Led
too concerned
by
about it.
Wheels.
All right. We got Elks offensive lineman, Carter. Carter O'Donnell's going to join us coming up just after 8:30. The wrap for William Huff still to come as well. And if you missed the Concrete Jungle of the North tune, we'll run that back for you here coming up as well. If you're listening over on 95.7 Cruise FM, don't go anywhere. A couple minutes of commercials, quick traffic update. Then you are back with us. All of our online platforms. And if YouTube continues to do what YouTube does, I would think at 8:34, it kicks out for about 60 seconds. And then it will be back. And then hopefully the rest of the day is fine. But we'll see how that goes. Here's the update with LT.
Jays back in action tonight. They'll open up a 6-game homestand with a 3-game series against the Royals. First pitch 5:07. Max Scherzer gets the call. Toronto entered play today 2 games back of a wild card spot. Elsewhere last night, Cal Raleigh busted out of a season-long slump. He had his first 3-homer game of his career and a 9-2 Mariners win over the Phillies. Little League World Series saw Canada pull off the upset, beating Panama 3-2 in extras. Canada now 2-1 at the tournament. They'll take on Asia Pacific later this afternoon at 3 o'clock. Elks on a bye week to enter Week 13. They're back in action Labor Day Monday down in Calgary, and we want to take you there. Only 30 tickets left for the EST Labor Day Bus. Head to goelks.com/Labor Day Bus. Use code word EST Labor Day for $15 off tickets. Tickets include transportation to and from McMahon, food and drink on the bus, and the game tickets. Week 13 will kick off Friday from Winnipeg when the 5-5 Bombers host the 9-1 Montreal Alouettes. Elks offensive lineman Carter O'Donnell joins the show next as Hour 3 continues here on Edmonton Sports Talk.
Having some beers. Laughing so hard you just are in tears. Sunday afternoon, what should you do? Hop in the hot tub for some peekaboo. Hot tub peekaboo, splashing around. Hot tub peekaboo, it's going down. Hot tub peekaboo, where are you now? Hot tub peekaboo, better not drown. Hey. Family's coming home, just 10 minutes to play. Wings, beers, and a hot tub. Trev's favorite day. Hot tub peekaboo, splashing around. Hot tub peekaboo, it's going down. Hot tub peekaboo, where are you now? Hot tub peekaboo, better not drown. Hot tub peekaboo, splashing around. Peekaboo, better not drown.
Yo, what's up, man? Yo, what's up, man? Dun 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 dun. I showed up early at the Nasty Bash. I was hanging with my peeps. Went inside to the rugby club and then realized I needed to smoke. Went outside and realized I don't smoke. Yo, what's up, man? Yo, what's up, man? Dun 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 dun. And then I ended up going into the rugby club. And then I tried to order the fish and I found out there was no fish to be had. What's up with that? No fish to be had. What's up with that? Yo, what's up, man? Yo, what's up, man? Dun 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 dun. Then Fergie had a meat draw and got that cleaned up. Got that cleaned up. so did LTE, as he won one of the draws. Then Dusty made an announcement that the Oilers pre- and post-game shows will have new people on them. Yo, what's up, man? Yo, what's up, man? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Yo, what's up, man?
8:34. That one goes out to Big Uke on his birthday, as per request. Jaunty and the Teef.
Big Uke cheering in the nasty shot. Come on, policy violation.
Exactly. All right, we are off and running on another day here on Edmonton Sports Talk. Beautiful day, too. Look at the sunshine out there. Holy smokes.
Yeah, man. That's what's up, man.
We had a great time yesterday at Boston Pizza, but it was not patio show weather yesterday. We were inside at Capilano BP's.
27 today at the Sun, 29 tomorrow and Thursday as well in the forecast.
Might be a good day to sit on a patio somewhere.
Well, get them in you. Get them in you while you can, right? This is...
I think outside of the BP's patio show that I did, I haven't sat on a patio all year anywhere. Rugby club, I guess, for Nasty Bash briefly.
Nowhere on your CFL? Well, I guess we're talking here, but you been CFL travels anywhere? Or you?
Nowhere on CFL travels. Memorial Cup in Kelowna, but that was like a long time ago, and it was a little patio. It was nice there, but no, I don't think I've been on one patio outside of the BP's patio in Clairview all summer.
No.
Gonna have to change that, I guess, eh?
No.
Gonna have to change that. We got the wrap for William Huff still to come. That'll be sound of the day, text of the day. Lots to continue to discuss. Portions of this hour are brought to you by Hammer Injury Law. Serious injuries, they need a hammer. Rick Mallett has once again been recognized by Best Lawyers for 2026, continuing a distinction he's received every year since the founding of Hammer Injury Law. Serious injuries need the hammer. Visit hammerinjurylaw.ca or call 1-855-98-HAMMER.
What?
1-855-98-HAMMER.
What?
1-855-98-HAMMER. All right. He's going to be our GS Construction headliner today. For more than 5 decades, GS Construction has been proud to serve our communities. Once again, they're hiring now. GS is looking for experienced top men, pipe layers, and right now a superintendent. Visit gsconstruction.ca and click on careers to find out more, or go to gsconstruction.ca/company/careers. Carter O'Donnell, one of the offensive linemen of the Double E, the first place Edmonton Elks in the CFL's West Division. 10 straight weeks, and now they're in a bye week, and he's spending his bye week joining us for a phone conversation. Carter, we appreciate the time. How you doing, man?
Good, thanks. You?
We're doing just fine. Yeah. How's your bye week? What's the big plan? You getting away? You hanging out? How do you spend the next little while?
Studying film.
Studying film, of course. Outside of film work, what are you doing?
We had a newborn, so she's 4 weeks old now. So,
wow.
Hanging out with her and just taking care of some yard work.
Man, so how much yard work are we talking here? Let's dive into this a little bit. Did you have to catch up because you've been so busy? Is it a mess back there? Are you doing renovations? What do you got on the go?
Just some long grass, some really long grass, and just kind of getting ready for hunting season as well. So.
Okay. So once hunting season gets unleashed, how busy do you keep with that?
Right now, so I got into archery.
Cool.
Kind of last year, so just kind of really got to start practicing with the bow. So,
do you have a buddy who was in bow hunting, or why did you all of a sudden decide you want to be a bow hunter?
So I moved out kind of southeast of Sherwood Park, into kind of like the bow zone. So you get. You don't have to apply for draws for a lot of things if you're hunting with bows, so you can kind of just get, some animals every year.
So did you purposely move into the bow zone, or did you move there and then find out later it was the bow zone?
No, I kind of moved in because it was the bow zone. When it's so close to the city, people can't be shooting rifles. So,
Did you grow up a big fan of the movie Robin Hood?
Yeah, for sure.
What are you hoping to bag?
Yeah. What's the target?
Oh, geez, probably maybe a moose. That'd be nice.
Oh, geez, a moose with a bow. That must be a heavy duty bow.
Yeah, Yeah.
The science has come a long way with those.
I was going to say, chatting with Jason Moss, who's obviously with the Alouettes. He's a big time hunter, and he's done some stuff where he's talked about. I'm just curious with bow hunting. Like, you wouldn't hide up in a tree with a bow, would you?
You know, that's one of the things I got to do. I got to set up a tree stand.
Okay, so you do, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of interesting. I didn't know that. I didn't know that the bow hunting was. There's gonna be a bunch of hunters who are texting me like, ask him this, ask him that. I would assume with the 4-week-old, you're spending your bye week not sleeping at all, right? Is that kind of how it works, or do you guys get lucky and you've got a sleeper?
She's a pretty good sleeper. She likes to get up. You know, she likes the 4 a.m. get up, but just try to get somewhere we can.
Somebody needs to step in and do that. That's big. Bones texts in and says, ask him about the postpartum donair.
Yeah,
that was the thing we had running on our show for a long time. Both of my kids were born at Grey Nuns, and there's an awesome donair shop right across from Grey Nuns. So after my wife would give birth to the child and we had finally some time to relax, I'd go get what we called a postpartum donair, and I'd have a donair. Did you eat a donair shortly after your child's birth?
No, but we actually took the baby to Sushi Toshi.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Like on the way home from the hospital, or
no.
Okay.
A few days after.
I like talking to. Like, is this your first child?
Yes.
Okay, so what was the drive home like? Were you going like 75 on the Henday?
Yeah, pretty much. We delivered up in Fort Sask.
Oh, okay. So you would have to take the highway back
21,
home.
but
yeah. Oh, geez, that's funny. All right, so you guys, I mean, there's got to be great vibes rolling in to a bye week. Obviously, Cody Fajardo talked a lot about staying focused and getting through this, and here you guys are at 8-3, your first place in the West. How difficult have the last couple of months been?
There's 10 games in a row. That's a lot. Trying to keep focused on the goal of just winning every week, especially in a big stretch like that. It's easy to get caught up, and I'm really glad we're able to pull up that win here. I guess Friday, because you think everyone's mind is going to be on the bye week, what they're going to do, all that. So it's really good we're able to, put that win together.
Carter, you've been around. You've spent some time south of the border in the NFL, obviously as a Canadian here as well, and finally, finding some consistency here at the Elks. What's this band of brothers like on the offensive line for you and these teammates that you line up with week to week?
Yeah, it's a great group of guys. We're all like really close. I played at U of A with Mark.
Yep.
I knew Beard before I got here. All the other guys, just like a great group of guys, great cohesion. I think you can kind of tell just the way guys kind of get, with injuries, different guys playing here and there, how successful we've been with that. I think that kind of goes to how good, everyone in the group is.
Do any of them hunt as well, or?
I think just Beard does.
Yeah.
Who's the funny guy on the line?
Ooh. Probably be Brett Boyko, big funny guy.
Somebody's got to keep it light, right? Is that that's the key? Yeah, you got to have somebody on there. I don't want to get too many X's and O's here, but have you ever been part of a football game that was so different from half to half? Like the first half on Friday night, it looked like the Bombers are kind of doing whatever they wanted. You guys had a couple of turnovers, which didn't help, and then in the second half, you guys absolutely dominated them, even more so than how much they dominated you in the first half. Like, have you ever played a football game that seemed like two entirely different football games?
Yeah, that's probably a first. I remember, I don't know how many, maybe we had 10 plays the first half. Yeah. I remember being like pretty mad that it just wasn't, it was weird. I don't know. It was like we couldn't really get anything going. Weird. And then the second half, like polar opposite. All the drives felt, big drives. I think we had like, I don't even know, 43 plays or something in this second half. Crazy.
I was chatting with Justin Rankin a couple of weeks ago on one of our CFL and TSN production calls, and we asked him what his favorite play was to run. And he talked about he enjoys the toss, right? You get it out to him, you get him outside, get him around the line. And I thought in the second half, you guys were executing that perfectly. From an offensive line perspective, I mean, that gets you guys out and running a little bit as well. I don't want to take it too far, but I kind of felt, getting the ball outside and running outside sort of changed the game. Do you guys feel that way as well?
Yeah, it kind of felt like I was getting a bunch of cardio out there. I felt like I was just running sideline to sideline the whole second half. But yeah, I think it's great, especially for get a guy like Rank with that kind of speed and really break tackles, get him outside. That's, it's big.
Carter O'Donnell with us on the show this morning. After the last game, your head coach, Mark Killam, said that you're here to defend the concrete castle of the North. Has that been something you guys have been discussing recently, or did Mark just come up with that after the last game and he's like, go ahead, Brandon, we're going to run with that?
Yeah, I think Mark's been rolling with that now for a week or two. No, but I like it. I like it. I think it's kind of a cool. You look at the stadium; it's not really like any of the other ones that we play in. So it's definitely unique and pretty awesome.
All right, last one before we let you go. I think it's so you have the bye this week, and then obviously you don't play until later in the following week. I thought I did the math on it. Could be wrong. If it is, you can correct me. Something like 14, 15 days between games. Is that a good thing, or is that too much time?
I don't know. I've never had a bye week this long, but I think I would think it's a good thing. Hopefully, guys are being professional. Be a pro's pro, and look after their bodies and get a jump start on this next game coming up. I think they could be big for a lot of the guys. We got a decent bit of guys on the team. Out with injuries, or they're just kind of playing banged up. So if you do everything right, it should be really good for us.
Hey, we really appreciate the time, man. Thanks a lot, and enjoy your time off, and enjoy the new baby.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
There you go. That's Carter O'Donnell, Elks offensive lineman, into hunting.
Bow hunting, which gets a lot of people. Hunting's hunting, but Bruins fans, Chris says, it's the only way. It was a swear-laden text that he said.
Yeah.
But it's the effing real way to go. Effing men do it. And it's kind of true. You have to get closer. You can't just gun. You can bow. You got to get right up there, man.
Well, that's what he said. You have to, Bruins fan Chris, who texted in and was saying that bow hunting is 100% for real, man.
Yeah.
He says you got to be like 10 to 15 yards away. If Carter O'Donnell's going to bag a moose, he's got to be 10 to 15 yards away. That's why people who hunt probably think I was an idiot for asking the question, but I was curious about the tree stand when you got a bow.
Because it's a big...
Yeah, with a gun, maybe it's a little bit more compact. I don't know. Also, I would assume you kill the animal from the tree stand, or do you wait till it comes close and then creep down the tree and kill the animal?
Oh, no. You're in the stand and then you slide down slowly like a fire pole.
Hopefully he doesn't notice me.
Yeah. Like you wait, you're up there, and then it gets close, and you go, I'm going to go get this guy.
And then you fall.
That's what I thought.
You trip and fall.
But what about the bow? So you would bow kill somebody from up top too?
That's where you shoot him from, yeah.
I got to see these tree stands. Like, they must be huge. Carter O'Donnell is like 6'5", 300 pounds.
He'll have a more
it's gotta have
industrious
he's listed at
stand,
6'5", 315. You're not going up there on some sketchy little thing that's barely hanging on to a tree.
No.
I feel like it's like a tree house that he would
pretty
be
much.
That's kind of it. It's like a tree house.
Really?
Yeah. They don't really have roofs, though.
But how come the animals don't see these things if they're up there in the tree like that?
Yeah. Don't really look.
Well, look at that massive thing built under the tree. I hope it doesn't kill me.
Usually lure them in with some food.
And the scent, too. You have to be with the wind and everything, all that.
Yeah, you're up there. They're just paying attention to the food that you leave them. It's fascinating stuff.
Matt Hyman over in the Nasty Chat says, you jump on the moose, Dusty, and then shoot it when it's stunned.
Carter jumping down and starts riding it a bit,
Kostura says, the element of surprise. I think Dusty's thinking. I like Dusty's thinking. Yeah. I was just like, they don't know I'm up here. Now I'm going to jump down and shoot them when I land. I don't think I could ever do it. I don't think I could pull the trigger on an animal. I'm too soft. We only had one golf package to give away today, and I was just like, EST, I'll buy a second one. I'm too soft. I'm too soft to kill an animal. I can kill mosquitoes.
Yeah.
I can kill.
Well, if you got to feed your family, he's got a newborn now. He's got to feed, right? Like that's one of those things, you know.
Bunch of moose meat for the baby.
Yeah.
Trying to think the biggest animal I've ever killed. I guess it would have been a mouse in a trap, and it creeped the hell out of me.
Yeah.
I got one of those fancy traps that you just like the mouse would run in and then it gets like electrocuted and it just stays in there and then you don't even have to see it.
Oh, yeah.
And then you just kind of open it up and dump it in. I threw the whole trap out because I didn't even want to. And it was like a 40, it's like
one and done.
It's like a $50 mouse trap, but there was a mouse in the shed. I got it and I was like, I'm not going to need this because there's probably not more mice. And I threw the entire trap out because I didn't want to see the body of the mouse come out of the trap.
Like DVD with the razors.
Pretty much the exact same thing.
One time.
Yeah, I'm a mouse trap elitist. I roll through mouse traps. I mind you, I haven't seen a mouse since then.
There's usually only one.
Well, I remember the last time, I think when I was talking about this years and years ago, people were like, Dusty, where there's one, there's more. I think I killed like the alpha.
Oh,
and the rest of them were like, we're going to go over to Darren's house instead.
Yeah, we don't want to mess with this guy. But see, in this case, you're killing an animal to defend your family, not provide. There's a two-pronged.
Yeah.
Because if a say like a moose was charging, like you'd have to do something.
I mean, you'd if my family was in trouble,
you'd have to defend.
I would kill something or at least severely injure it.
Yes.
Last call says Dusty from the tree stand. You swing down like Tarzan, and then jump on
with
it.
the call. You can do the Tarzan call. Hey, come on.
That's it,
Just
right?
like that.
Put it down for live performance of the year.
We deleted a bunch.
Can you do the Tarzan call?
How's it going again?
Probably. Yeah, that's how. That's good. Yeah, we got better at it. Trev, do you do a good Tarzan call?
Do it.
Come on.
I'll do it at
Well,
the
either
same
do we,
time.
Trev, but we still try to.
We'll do it at the same time. 3, 2, 1. Beat your chest.
What's up, 95.7 Cruise FM? Thank you very much for being here today.
Go hunting without camo, but in the Tarzan sash.
Somebody says they want a YouTube channel of me trying to kill a bull.
A bull?
Not a bull like
like a
bull elk.
Bull elker.
I'd love that.
I think if I went in to the forest with a gun and I had to get Play Alberta to set odds on who dies, the elk or me, it's a pick'em.
That'd be fun.
It's an absolute pick'em. There's no way. I don't think I could do it.
You start running. You start running away. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. It's coming for me. Oh gosh.
And it's not trying to kill him.
No, it's just going to like sniff me.
Well,
yeah.
They'll be stiff, all right.
All right. Let's get into
Boy, you smell good.
Let's get into the rap. for
Get over
Who's
here.
riding who?
Get over here.
Just get sodomized.
No. All right, let's get into the rap for William Huff. If you want your place to look as good as ours, get it done at WilliamHuff.com. They've been doing it since 1952, so you know they're the best in the biz. Bruce is like me, I think. Bruce and William Huff. I don't think he could kill an animal.
He's a gentleman.
Yeah, he's a definition of a gentleman.
Yeah.
Like I just don't see it. Anyway, WilliamHuff.com. What did we learn on the show today, guys?
Well, the Tennessee Titans have they've been announcing their new uniform colors, I guess, kind of throughout the last hour here.
They need an hour to release their
they've been
uniform
tweeting out
colors?
like a helmet, and then they'll have like a front of jersey, Music City, it says in the front. And they're going back to kind of more traditional Oilers colors, if you will.
Oh, okay.
For this. So, yeah. So, dawning of a new day in Nashville and for your Tennessee Titans. I know Nolan St. Albert was crowing about that earlier.
Trev, what'd you learn today, buddy?
Well, I learned that you guys have some pretty good Tarzan calls. Not bad.
Thanks.
I don't know.
I learned that Dusty's not too, he doesn't know too much about hunting, but
No,
that
not
would be
much.
the
My
coolest-
dad never took me hunting.
I would love to watch you hunt.
No.
And then the big thing is I learned YouTube is kind of being weird with the new update. So
I thought it was going to kick in again, but it didn't kick in.
I only did it
4
3 times.
so I don't understand that. Doesn't make sense to me. I feel like hunting would be boring.
I'm not going to lie, it's not my favorite.
You think a lot of hunters scroll on their phone when they're just chilling? probably.
You got to be vigilant, and you got to be like, that's the thing. It's a patience game.
Like, can't you see a deer way over there and you'd be like, oh, to get here eventually.
It's the thrill of the hunt. That's the whole, right?
Yeah. Just the thrill. I don't know.
Go ahead.
I only went a few times, but it was just,
did you kill a deer?
No. And see, that's the thing.
So you're bad at hunting.
We go out. No, we didn't see anything.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I still want to. I'd love to go. If somebody wants to take me this fall,
I prefer fishing. A lot more. Not even close.
Huh. I'd like the idea of you going hunting. Maybe I'll come with you.
I'll go with the nasties. If you'd like me, I could join your hunting party. I'd
shoot a gun and everything.
I will be very. I'll bring my own lunch.
That's nice. Sandwiches.
Whatever.
Maybe you can make sandwiches for them.
Sure, I can do
Zach
that. Yeah.
Like Costanza and Tony.
I'll be out of the way.
Tony.
Yeah, that'd be the same type of thing. Yeah.
All right. I learned this. El Presidente in the Nasty Chat says he's got his ticket for the Labor Day bus.
Love it.
That's big news. As of this morning, we learned there was only 30 tickets left, 2 Labor Day buses.
That was as of this morning.
Yeah, that was 2 hours ago. Yeah. So there's probably, I would think, 20 or less tickets left for the Labor Day bus right now. And that's going to be a good time.
Don't wait.
So you should hop on that one. Let's get to your sound of the day today. It's the Concrete Castle of the North. A new banger.
This is the Concrete Castle of the North. We defend it as such.
The glory days about to be restored in the concrete castle of the North.
Brandad.
Defend to the end, bend but not breaking. Commonwealth roar, the concrete shaking. The double E is back, so hop on board. Get your helmet, your pads, the sword. Nobody is invading the concrete castle of the North.
We're not a good team, we're a great team.
Party throwing darts, ranking breaking tackles. The defense locking you down in some shackles. Kill him on the sideline, losing his mind. Get on your feet, it's about damn time. The glory days about to be restored.
This is the Concrete Castle of the North.
In the concrete castle of the North. Defend to the end, bend but not breaking. Commonwealth roar, the concrete shaking. The double E is back, so hop on board. Get your helmet, your pads, defend it with the sword. Nobody is invading the concrete castle of the North.
We're not a good team, we're a great team.
That is your sound of the day, the Concrete Castle of the North. Let's get to your text of the day today. Tons of great text messages. Thank you, everybody, for hitting up the Paris Jewelers inbox all day long at 780-218-9999. This text comes in, no handle on this text, but says, this conversation is giving me anxiety. I had a dream last night that I was getting chased by a deer, and I woke up the moment it gored me.
Ooh.
Oh, my God. Holy smokes.
Dream or nightmare. Huh?
Good to see you're still alive, my man. All right, so let's see here. Text of the day today. It's going to be this one from Vance Van Vandervan. I came here to kick ass and smoke, and I just remembered I don't smoke.
That was the one we were looking for. We were looking for something.
That was the henchman shirt
of
what we would do if a group of henchmen took over the Estes, tried to raid us. But that was good, Vance Van Vandervan. Well done, sir. All right, what are we watching tonight? Let me get our number on those Blue Jays.
Jays Royals, money line, and a Kirk hit, I do believe, was the play of the day. Yeah, the Red Hot Royals rolling into T-Dot. Canada, Asia Pacific, Little League World Series this afternoon, 3 o'clock. That can be your appetizer for tonight's Jays game as well.
Man, Blue Jays to win was minus 127. Blue Jays to win and a Kirk hit, we got boosted to plus 152. So we got a plus 152 Blue Jays and Kirky banger there for you. It's on the EST specials page at plus 152. Trev, what are you watching tonight, buddy? You'll be locked in on the Jays.
Jays, absolutely Jays. Got the day off yesterday, so here's hoping they can keep their winning ways going. I know they lost their last series, but
against the Red Hot Royals.
Yeah, that's going to be a good test.
Red hot, but
well, we learned that today. They have won 8 in a row.
Beating the A's in 4, and then it was the
Kirk,
Tigers,
baby, and
I
the
think,
Angels.
as well. Angels, they had 1, yeah. So how red hot is that? I don't know.
We'll get into it a little bit more on the Lock Shop coming up today. If you are watching on YouTube, turn on autoplay. They'll take you right on over to the Hangout. We got who's on the Hangout today? Who do we have? Who did you see come up those stairs today?
Just Zach so far. I think Jazz is in.
Jasmine,
yeah,
and Zach and Maddie. All right, so we got the Hangout coming up from 9 to 11. I'll be back with the Lock Shop from 11 until noon. The final ever 2 guys and a goalie today. Myself, Joaquin Gage, Hernan Salas, and Matt Cassian. 2 guys and a goalie today at noon. We'll have EST afternoons from 1 until 3. The Reed Wilkins Show today from 3 until 6. Streaming all day on TuneIn, on iHeart, and over on YouTube. So if you're on 95.7 and you want that good music, we'll get you right back over to that. We got The Darkness coming. I believe in a thing called love. And then if you want sports talk all day, we've got you covered on the free, downloadable iHeart and TuneIn apps. For YouTube Trav, Lieutenant Eric, I'm Dustin Nielson. Take it easy.